This is episode motherfucking 12! Coming at you live and direct from the stack. This is your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy. On my left, your boy Blue.
Yo, it's Blue. I came here to fuck some wife, long dick style.
Oh, vicious. On my far right, the one and only Kronos.
There is no Kronos, only Zool.
Ooh. Oh, 80s reference. On my immediate motherfucking right, the oldest ninja in the world.
I came here to podcast and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, nice.
We're coming to us remotely all the way live from the south, the one and only Stitch.
Where's all my honey pots at?
Oh, I like that. Here we are once again, episode 12, back up in this motherfucker. Damn.
Dang.
Should we give a shout out to start off the show?
Yeah, Val, because she was here last week.
Yeah, Val Complex last week. Much love, girl. Mm-hmm. We're virtually sending you some eggplants right now. Thank you for coming on the show. Appreciate that. And even though you can't nut in a cup and did not like, what was the anime that we were talking about with her? Akira, yeah. Akira, yeah.
It's all right.
But we still have much love for you. Thank you for coming on. But I was going to say a shout out to, we lost a famous wrestler. And Hogan.
We skipped that. We skipped that last week, but yeah.
But actually, you kind of just gave homage to him.
I did. That's why I did that.
That's where it's from.
I let that in.
So which wrestler are we talking about?
We're talking about Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper!
Fun wrestler from the back in the day.
Back in the day. I mean, back in the day, it was really, you were team Hulkamania or you were team Roddy Piper. And, I remember when they had the Saturday morning cartoons where they had, the two teams versus each other.
I remember Piper's Pit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Dude. Yeah, so, I mean, and he wasn't that old.
60-something?
No. Yeah. So, it was just kind of a shock. First, literally the week before was this whole Hulk scandal. Week later, Roddy Piper's gone.
Yeah. But I like your little bubblegum thing.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the movie, what is it? They Live?
They Live, yeah.
Awful movie,
so it was a bad movie, but it was a great movie.
But so all you young kids out there that are thinking Duke Nukem came out with that line first, no, yo fucking ass is wrong. Roddy Piper was the one who made that pop culture.
So no kids that you're talking about today would even know what Duke Nukem is?
No, some kids still do. Some kids still do.
Most don't.
Most don't. No.
They know what Counter-Strike is. And that's
Counter-Strike, yeah. But because it's still being played, though.
Yeah. Duke Nukem ain't.
Yeah, no, it's not. I played it on my...
Was Piper in No Holds Barred, that old movie with Hulk Hogan?
He might. Well, fact check.
Oh, yeah, we got fact check.
Kronos is going to fact check that motherfucker. But yeah. Listen, hope for the best with wrestling. I'm not watching a whole lot of wrestling right now.
I've never really been a big fan. I was caught up in that whole, because Hulkamania took over the nation. Everybody was all about it. They had cartoons. They were,
cereal.
Yeah, it was everywhere. And
but I was watching a lot when The Rock and Stone Cold were doing their thing.
Yeah.
And then I know nowadays I really like John Cena, but I don't watch it on a regular. You know what I mean? It seems fun though.
Yeah, I used to watch it a lot. I actually went to a WrestleMania 2000 back in the day. It was the first TLC match, tables, ladders, and chairs.
Yeah,
it was fucking great.
Yeah, I haven't watched wrestling in forever. I think the last time I watched fucking The Warrior was still the fucking champion. That's how far back I'm dating myself.
Yeah. I remember, when WrestleMania came to the Bay Area, it was live as hell. Hell, the people were dressed up like they were at a con. They were dressed up as their favorite wrestlers.
Is Ultimate Warrior still?
No, he's gone.
He's gone, right?
Yeah, he's been gone for a couple of years now.
Them roids are not good for your fucking body.
Wait, did he die?
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior died a year.
Ultimate Warrior died right after he got inaugurated in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
brutal,
gone.
man.
It literally was 2 days later or something. It was real eerie.
He was a huge conservative. He was actually a political guy.
Cool.
Did he run for office?
I don't know if he ran for office, but he was he was really big in the conservative realm.
He would do a lot of speeches at colleges for commencement speeches and shit like that.
Well, isn't there a wrestler that is the governor of a
that was Jesse Ventura.
The governor.
The
body.
I ain't got time to bleed.
So
he was so good in Predator.
Yeah,
he really was.
So fun fact. Roddy Piper was one of the voices in Green Lantern Emerald Knights.
Wow.
Yeah, he played, I don't know how to pronounce Bofunga.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, so...
Fufu.
Yeah. He's also done movies with Tina Fey. He's been around for a while. So, he will be missed. He would just like Hogan, he was basically Hogan's rival back in the day.
Yep.
So he was iconic just as well.
Yeah.
So
and I don't see him in No Holds Barred.
Okay,
So,
that's all right. Well, speaking of wrestling, though, what was it? A couple of days ago, Stephen Amell.
Oh, Stephen. Yeah, okay, Stephen Amell
from Arrow, who plays the lead.
Oh.
I guess was on
WWE
SmackDown.
Yeah,
talking shit, trying to save the city.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
He's been having this feud with Stardust for like a couple months now.
Isn't Stardust a Goldust's son?
Something like that. I don't know. But I
is
guess
he extra gay?
I think they're all extra gay.
Goldust is extra gay.
Really?
So, but he took him down. You see, there's stills of like Stephen Amell like punching him in the mat or whatnot.
Nice.
I was like, oh,
dude, my whole family is on that Arrow now.
Yeah,
I blame Stitch and I blame goddamn old Ninja.
Hell yeah,
whole family's like,
good.
Yeah.
When we watching that Arrow,
yeah.
Hey, Dad,
where you at in Arrow?
Well, I'll get to that one time. But my 5-year-old is like, Hey, Dad. You fucking failed this goddamn city. He's not saying it like that.
We need to get your son on the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm at Michael Jai White.
Oh, the Claw.
Yeah.
Tiger Claw.
Yeah, so he just appeared.
Oh,
Deathstroke is doing his thing. I'm on season 2.
Yeah, you about to get. So you are about to hit an iconic episode because they lead up to it.
Yeah.
It's actually the very first time a live action Suicide Squad has ever been committed.
Well, they're talking about that now.
Yes.
Amanda Wallace just said, I have a squad.
Yeah, so you are like 2 to 3 episodes away from that actual episode. It's actually pretty tight. There's actually a couple cameos from other DC characters in that episode. It goes down. It's actually it was probably one of their highest rated episodes before Barry Allen, I think, shows up.
So when Amanda Waller was like, I got a squad, was she like, they got my mixtape?
Yeah. This Amanda Waller is thin and kind of hot.
Yeah,
which is kind of a trip.
But she's still bitchy as hell.
Yeah,
she's supposed to be an asshole.
She is. She really is. She don't give a fuck. She will level a whole city if she has to just to kill a cockroach.
Well, yeah. But I mean, I will say this: I am digging the show. I like the introduction of the Flash on there.
Yeah,
and I like what they're doing with it. The other thing is, I figured out who's I think going to be Red Arrow.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, there's a lot going on. But you saw. Oh, so I don't know. You've seen Deathstroke in season 2, yeah.
Yeah, he's all up in there.
Yeah, have you seen his armor though?
I've seen him in his armor. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so you're getting. So you did see Summer Glau's character.
Yes, I love her.
So yeah, there's more of her later on in the season.
So hold on. For those who don't know, she was on an iconic show. What was it, 10, 15 years ago? Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly.
You should go back and see that. If you're a geek or a nerd and you haven't seen Firefly with Summer.
Yeah, go watch Firefly and then watch Serenity.
Yeah.
After it's done.
So I've seen Serenity, never seen Firefly.
Are you serious? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I went to the theater and saw Serenity.
Wow.
Well, it didn't make any fucking sense to you.
No, it was still
well.
good. Everyone that we saw it was good. I was like, this is still pretty good, but now I should probably watch Firefly, and I never had.
There's no probably about that.
Yeah, Firefly is up there with BSG for me as far as like iconic sci-fi shows go. The reason why it was cool is because it had like a Western feel to it.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said. It had like that Western in space type thing.
Yeah, you don't really get that from the movie. The movie is mostly sci-fi, but
well, you know what? I did kind of feel like that. I felt that kind of Western feel, like not just from the wardrobe. It's just like I felt like they were running from the law, like they were outlaws, but still trying to do good. Like they weren't necessarily like straight arrow people. They were doing some shady stuff on the side just to get by. So I still kind of got that feel, that flavor.
It was literally one of the best shows of this century.
So that's one of those shows I never got a chance to watch.
Yeah,
like I don't watch that. I haven't watched Battlestar Galactica.
How could you?
You gotta watch that.
How could you not?
Show, man.
You weren't at Prodigy's home when he did his little
potlucks,
marathons. Yeah, he introduced. We did the movie.
That might have been before you guys were really friends, though.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Because you guys probably didn't know each other until I moved back to America, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
America.
Yeah, I literally it wasn't available on Netflix until I had literally caught up to like halfway through season 1. So we saw the movie, the mini movie, the 2-hour movie, and then we started on the season.
Yep.
And then when everyone couldn't make it, everyone got busy. It was on Netflix. I just powered through it.
You know what? I have watched a few episodes because I thought that one Asian chick was fine as fuck.
Yeah.
Grace Park, I think her name was.
Yeah.
She's on Hawaii Five-0 now.
Yeah. I would.
Stitch, have you watched either of those? BSG or Firefly?
I've seen random episodes, but I need to sit down and marathon through it from like beginning to end.
Yeah,
but what I've seen, I've liked.
Yeah. No, it's a wonderful fucking show. There's no doubt about it. But I'm not sure if Flash. There's only one season though, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Flash has only been one season, and
Great fucking show.
yeah, it is a good show. So I mean, if you you catch up on Arrow when you watch the current season. I thought Flash kind of outshined Arrow this past season. Yeah, because it kind of, I think they kind of focused more on Flash to make sure that was a hit. But there's so much happening, especially this year with the 2 shows, and now like a 3rd show.
Yeah.
And then later on this month, you'll see the animated Vixen series. So there's a lot of stuff going on with that stuff.
Man, fuck that show. Mr. Robot.
Oh no!
Okay, so set it up. Kronos has been hearing about us talking about this for a hot minute, and I've been like, "Hey, I want to get your opinion. Some of this is in your field, and I want to know if it's accurate and whatnot." Kronos, take the stage. Tell us what you think.
So it's in my sort of field. So previously, I was a network security guy. But this was like years ago, and I've then moved on to like data storage, which is where the fucking money's at. So I'm staying there, but. It's really cool to see because I was a huge fan of Hackers when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And Hackers it was total bullshit because they didn't show
Hackers the movie. Yeah,
Hackers the movie. What hacking was all about. The only part that was like really real in that movie was when they were freaking.
Yeah.
Which is like phone hacking. That part of that was actually kind of real.
Yeah.
But like all the computer shit was totally fake. You don't use a GUI to fucking hack at all.
No, you use command line.
Yeah.
And you don't use an Apple.
Yeah, no. So one of the good things about watching Mr. Robot is seeing like semi-realistic CLI, command line interface commands. I was going to say CLI. Folks probably know what the fuck that is. And so that when they were using like real Linux commands, and they were on Cisco routers and using some real router commands and stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool. And they had the diagrams laid out, and I was like,
the network flow diagram. I saw how they had the servers connected. I was like, this actually looks like network flow.
And that's how they sort of look. It's but I mean, it was cool that they tried to keep it kind of realistic. And I'm pretty sure this is like Fight Club. I'm pretty sure they do.
How far are you?
So I'm on episode 4. I think I just watched episode 3.
Okay.
And so I already have the feel that this dude's crazy as fuck. And
It keeps going.
Yeah.
It keeps going.
It kind of does. So there's only 6 episodes.
7th on tonight.
Oh, 7th airs tonight. Oh, the 7th is probably already aired where Stitch is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now wait a minute. Now Stitch is you're on here too.
No. 7. Unless it came out early or whatever. I think 8 was the last one that I guess aired today or whatever.
What the hell?
No, there's only.
I don't. Because I've seen 7.
Okay.
But I don't want to say what I've seen because obviously Kronos is on 4.
Yeah. But tell us what you think of the show in general so far.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Like the whole first episode, like when I can obviously talk about the pilot and everything, but when he confronts the guy at the coffee shop for having the old child porn, and he's just like I love his awkwardness. Like the main actor, like I don't know. I'd have to look up his IMDb page or whatever, but I love him as an actor.
Yeah, he's been a few movies.
He really just comes off as like authentic, sort of like in his own shell. Doesn't really know how to socialize with people, but he's amazing at what the fuck he does.
Yeah.
And I just love that whole aspect of it.
Well, I thought the fact that they also in the pilot they were talking about he's talking about Tor and Onion, which is that's all dark web shit. So that's all real as well.
Really? Okay.
I thought that was pretty cool. They kind of touched on that because it's where you go to do all your kind of secret shit.
Well, kind of a fun fact is the guy that plays Elliot. He played Pharaoh and Night at the Museum.
Oh wow!
With Robert Williams.
So if anybody hasn't seen the show, Elliot, the main character, looks like Bruno Mars on crack.
Yeah, and super tired.
That's a good ass. That's a good ass description.
He looks super tired all the time.
Yeah,
like I want to throw some of my socks in with the laundry with the bags under his eyes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
he really either gets into that role or is high as fuck on crack or cocaine. It's not like he looks like a junkie.
That's the one thing I have issue with is his drug of choice in order to stay going. Because, like, I mean, he doesn't. In the pilot, he says he does it to numb the pain, but when he does it, he continues to go like code and stuff. And normally the people that, like I said before, the people that normally do some kind of uppers, like something that keeps them going, like Adderall.
I mean, you could do it. I mean, I could fucking do shit drunk. So
yeah, that's true. But usually, most people I know that code want something that'll keep them alert and like super quick.
He's a different breed, though.
I'm thinking that he's trying to slow things down, like I said before.
But I wonder
he takes the morphine, but he takes that other drug to like counteract it.
Well, it's just so he won't get addicted. That's all. He's still going to feel the effects of morphine. It's so he doesn't physically get addicted.
But I also wonder if it could be part of the schizophrenia part of his anxiety that he has to help cope with that.
I think he has severe agoraphobia.
That's true.
I
But,
don't think it's that severe. I mean,
but he doesn't like anyone touching him. He likes distance from people.
But he doesn't freak out though. You know what I mean? Like people have touched him, and he's not like
it depends on who though.
Yeah, it depends on who.
That one dude hugged him, so
and you see his face just freak out.
Yeah, when the manager hugs him.
The one person he hugs is his childhood friend, and she freaks out.
Well, she's got titties.
Yeah, but she freaks out when he does it because she's like, "Is this really happening? Like he's actually touching me."
He probably got a boner.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell in the beginning that he kind of wanted something, but then it like kind of like leaves that in the dust because he's got all these broads all over him.
Well, speaking of the Fight Club connection, they have a Marla on that.
Yeah.
Wow. That is an epitome of a young 20-something-year-old Marla.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the actress, but the one who's a junkie as well.
Wait, what's her character?
The drug dealer or somebody else?
Yeah, the drug dealer.
The neighbor
also uses.
the neighbor chick. Shayla.
Shayla.
So, her name's Frankie Shaw, the actress. Frankie Shaw.
Yeah. So she plays Shayla on the show.
She does a great job.
Yeah, she's pretty chill.
It's a fun series all the way around, and it's also dark and twisted. And they get into shit.
You know, it's funny. So I had
I wouldn't say fun.
I would not say fun.
Heavy and dark.
I had my daughter watch the first episode because it wasn't. The first episode wasn't that bad, right?
What?
It wasn't that bad.
Dude, there was a scene where he fucked his drug dealer.
No, she didn't see that part. She didn't see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's drug use.
Yeah, and then the third episode, the dude was fucking the other dude in the ass. I was like, yeah.
See, okay,
like,
that. So a couple podcasts ago, I was talking about how that was like the Sons of Anarchy episode. That was the episode that fucked me up, and it was like the exact same thing.
Yeah,
so if you've seen the last season of Sons of Anarchy, there's what I call the preacher episode.
Well, but this was consensual.
Yeah.
Nobody
dropped the soap.
They were consensual too.
I don't know. I haven't seen.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you're talking about with the
two preachers, and the one was videotaping. And
oh no, I thought you were talking about the trainee. The transsexual.
No.
Okay,
I mean,
that part was kind of a trip too.
No, there's an episode where they walk in on it's two dudes and it's three guys and one girl.
Wow.
Oh.
And
that's way too many dudes.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And I wasn't ready for that.
You're out of holes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That guy reminds me of. He makes me think of the guy from American Psycho that Christian Bale played. Yeah, he makes me think of him.
Batman.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah.
Even his look and the way he carries himself and his whole persona makes me think
I
of
think that
character.
guy is a Russian spy.
Oh,
really? Him and his wife. Yeah, I think they're both spies. That's why I'm trying to go up the ranks.
I really think that they are trying to show that him and his wife are into that cuckold dominatrix
that BS
relationship, and they are trying to use that to their advantage. True. Yeah,
both could be very true.
I think they're trying to use that.
I think that their power sort of thing comes from, like, I don't know if any of you guys watch House of Cards, where they're both going to that goal that they want, so they don't care about if their husband's got to fuck this person or the wife's got to fuck this person. It's all about getting to the main goal, which is obviously running Evil Corp.
Yeah, that's kind of true. What fucked me up partly also was the BDSM shit while she's pregnant.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I was not ready for that.
That bed, though, was pretty badass. The hooks came up out of the... I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they had it set up.
So they probably went to a place to find that bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so literally on Monday night in Hayward, I went to a sex shop like downtown.
Well, wait. Let me ask. Were you looking for another purple dildo?
Of course I was, but here's the thing. I fucking found it. Besides
You found a dildo bat?
I found
it was a bat?
It's not a bat yet. All you gotta do is put the handle on.
Hold on, we got to tell them what the fuck we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the giant purple dildo bat.
Why didn't I get this for like a wedding present? This would have been great.
I couldn't find it until literally on Monday night.
Okay,
And he said looking.
Wait, before you continue. So, yeah, like Kronos was saying, this is the fabled weapon from Saints Row. Saints Row the third. So, yeah, it was supposed to, the most powerful weapon in the game?
Yeah, it's called the Penetrator in the game, and that shit it could take out tanks.
Yeah, it was
literally with a few blows.
And the greatest thing was, so when me and Prodigy first started playing online together, his character, when I first saw her, because it's a girl, it looks like the She-Hulk,
yeah,
huge titties and pasties on.
Yeah,
so I see him running around
with
pasties on, with a purple dildo bat, just like doing behind him. It was so fucking funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah, I went to Prodigy's house and he fired it up. Like, he didn't care. Like, he got home and he's all, I got to do this real quick. And he fires it up and he runs around with this She-Hulk with this bat, just tearing up cars and tanks, and then like there was no one to fuck up because everyone kept running. He's all fuck. All right, I'm out. He logs out. I was like, what the fuck?
That shit was awesome. But this little sex shop fucked me up though, and here's why. I had never seen. You know, obviously you got strap-ons and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen strap-ons for men that have?
I heard about that. Yeah, it's like hollow.
Wait,
whatever,
is this the dick extender?
It's two.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
You have your own erect dick, and then underneath is the strap-on.
Yeah,
I was like, what in the fuck is going on?
I remember when I was a kid, my uncle showed me this. Everybody's got this dirty uncle, but my uncle showed me this porn of a guy who had two penises. Have you seen that shit?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think those are fake though.
I mean, it probably was fake, but I was like 10 when I saw it, so I was like, this is real.
So I saw on what is it? I fucking love science. There is a guy with two functional dicks.
Yeah.
So there's also a woman with two functional vaginas. So.
That's
giggity.
Well, yeah, I know someone. She has two uteri, so she was born with two uteruses. Yeah. So I believe they're both functional.
That's what the two uterus thing isn't as rare as two functional vaginas. Yeah. So,
but it tripped me out.
That's what I read.
Oh, there you go.
No.
So it's gotta be true.
Tripped me out for a minute though. It took me a while, like literally scratching my head, like, oh, I guess this is for a dude that is still fucking a woman, but both pussy and ass.
Yeah,
getting fucked.
Yeah,
it sounds like a
double penetrated.
It sounds like a chick who wants two guys at a time, but the guy's not cool with it.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, how about we do this?
Yeah, I'll do this instead. So
that's a trip. But the other thing that was a mind fuck to me is literally 80-90% of all strap-ons are black.
I think that depends on your store because there's like pink and purple,
they had a
rainbow.
Yeah, but the vast majority are black strap-ons.
Yeah, there's a lot of black ones.
Yeah.
I think that usually is because it matches like a latex outfit.
You know, that's matches black cocks. Let's just
I'm trying to be devil's advocate.
I don't know about you, but my dick ain't black.
Well, no, it's not. It's brown. I mean,
yeah.
It got quiet.
I think I'm going to start surveying some of my female friends. I'm going to find out what color their dildos are.
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, you know what? Hit us up on Twitter, BTI. Yeah. Let us know what color your dildo is.
What color is your dildo?
Ladies only.
Yeah.
Ladies only.
We ain't homophobic, but we don't got to know that much about you.
Yeah. But Kako Troy is on the prowl.
Shout out straight to him.
But yeah, it was a good little sex shop. I was surprised because usually when I go in there asking, "Hey, where's your giant purple dildo bat section?" they just kind of kick me out. Like because like Jazz on Fresh Prince.
All you have to ask for is like your large. All you have to do is ask for their largest dildo, then they'll show you instead of ask for a dildo back because then they think that you're fucking crazy.
You got to ask for that Mandingo.
Yeah. Where's the?
This was like a 24-inch. Veiny one, and I was like, "Holy shit!" You put the bat handle on there, and you're good to go. All I gotta get is my fedora and my purple shirt, and it's on.
So the last time I heard one of these stories, because you've been kicked out of many adult sex shops, is the one where they told you, he's been kicked out of. Yeah, Stitch, you may not know, he's been kicked out. He has been kicked out of numerous.
The world needs to know the backstory on. But go ahead.
Yeah, so this is really about him searching for this bat, and so what they told him is that he could just purchase their largest one and spray paint it purple and build it into a bat. And that's what he says. He says it's not the same. They're like, well, I'm sorry, we can't help you, sir. And then he gets all mad, and they're like, you got to leave.
I know they have it somewhere in that catalog. I just don't want to order that
It's
shit.
hella funny because he's like looking behind like counters and stuff. Like, I know you got it back there. They're like, no, sir, you got to get out.
They trying to keep it from a brother.
Yeah, it throws us out.
He thinks it's like there's a bat cave where he pulls the right book, the whole wall will turn around.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
he acts like it's like one of those like secret society things that they don't want to give up.
It really is. It's
It
like the
is
League
not.
of Shadows.
It's the League of Dildos.
So if anybody wants to roll up in a sex shop with me, I'm asking for the dildos, the biggest ones, not the small ones, not the vibrating ones, not the glass ones.
The one that that story you were told that I had seen, didn't she say you could talk to the manufacturer and they would build you one?
Yes, actually, I made one of the people.
It's like Build a Bear.
Yeah,
Build a dildo.
I made one of them call while I was in the store.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And they were still on that bullshit. I was like, look, the password is dildo.
Yeah. No, see, the password is supposed to be peanut butter.
Yeah.
You didn't
She's like, how big do you want it?
It's I heard the one that was the one that actually helped you. Everyone else throws your ass out.
Exactly.
They're like, you're fucking crazy.
But I'm gonna give one more big quick shout out though. Shout out to all the women nowadays sending nudes. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
For real. You know who you are.
Well, okay.
No, they ain't no well.
No, yeah, because there's ones
Thank you.
there are ones that are sending news that you're just like, oh, I didn't ask for this, and there's there's.
Well, wait.
That's pretty fucking rare.
Yeah.
That's hella rare.
No, but it's the ones where you're just like, okay, I know you're already cray. I already told you I have a restraining order from you, but you're still sending me news.
You can still send me news. I don't care how crazy you are.
No, because then
Even
she
that's
can
rare.
use that as leverage.
Wait, you talking about some...
Yeah.
She can't use it as leverage unless she's
if
like...
you accept it and still say like, well, you can still send me this, even though I got a restraining order on you.
God damn.
Yeah.
You got some shit.
But that crazy pussy though.
Yeah,
God.
it's always good pussy.
Crazy pussy is good pussy.
There we go.
Damn.
Until she put a butcher knife to your neck.
Oh.
Are we going to segue into Animaniacs?
Oh yeah, that's a good segue.
Yeah, from dildos to Animaniacs,
Yeah.
because you know they slipped them dildos up in there.
Yakko was a freak. He ate all that pussy.
Yeah, Yakko was a freak. My favorite was Wacko with that Australian accent.
I should have brought my I have a Wacko teddy bear or stuffed animal.
Oh,
I
no
should have brought it.
shit.
I totally forgot about
I
it.
have
but
a-
yeah.
Nobody wants to see your fleshlight.
Oh,
It is not a fleshlight. It's an actual
He's all, I cleaned it.
stuffed animal. But I've had it for probably like a good maybe 20 years.
Yeah, it had to have been. I have a Pinky in the Brain like keychain. I turned
Nice.
it. Yeah, it was actually a toy from McDonald's, and I turned it into a
Holy
keychain.
shit.
So
Nice.
some people won't know what the fuck we're talking about. So
So Animaniacs was a actually this show was fucking genius. Watching
Yeah,
it
it was.
again,
yeah.
I was like, it's fucking genius. So it was a show back in the early to mid '90s.
Yeah.
From Warner Brothers, and it was basically it was Wacko, Yakko, and Dot. Yeah, basically they made up 3 new Warner Brothers characters and made a show about it. But the funny thing is that it was really like in the moment. So they had
it was a lot of pop culture references.
yeah, a whole lot, like more than probably even the Muppets.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
more than
I was
the
like,
Muppets.
really, like they had fucking Bill Clinton on and shit playing the fucking saxophone and shit.
Yeah,
I was just like-
that's in the opening credits.
yeah, in the opening credits, and then like in like the second episode, they had that the Nations of the World song.
Yep.
Yeah,
Where basically Yakko named all the fucking nations of the world.
Yeah.
No, not continents, all the
Some
nations of the
nation
world
countries, yeah.
in a song, and it's fucking genius. And if you're a kid, you get to learn about nations of the world.
It taught me every country on the map.
I like how Wacko did the capitals of states in the United States, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's not as popular as the nations
Yeah,
of the
no.
world. That
Yeah.
one's way better.
It holds up so well though. Like and then
Yeah.
like Pinky in the Brain was on there, and then what was the other one? But the little kid and the dog. What was it called?
Mindy and
Mindy and something.
Buttons and
yeah.
Mindy.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the good feathers.
Yeah, that was
Feathers.
fucking hilarious.
And also-
Feathers was my favorite.
Yeah, I was in the fights.
at the time I didn't even know what the good I'm sorry, The Godfather was,
Yeah,
or
right.
whatever. Actually, I'm sorry, Godfather and Goodfellas.
Yeah.
But
But
going
then
back,
when I saw that, it clicked in my head, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is what Animaniacs was talking about back in the day.
Yeah, and that
going back and
one-
watching it though, it was extra racist. With
Yeah,
the
right.
Goodfellas. I was like, God damn,
yeah.
it's like so Italian fucking stereotype.
Yeah, and they were always like fighting. It was funny
Yeah.
because that one dude hella sounded like Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
But
is
Yeah,
this
it did.
show?
Did you see the video with all the sexual innuendos?
Yeah, I
That
saw
shit
that.
was
Yeah.
hilarious.
I mean, but if you
Hello,
watch it,
nurse.
if you watch it, it was so true. Like they would always pause to make sure that you kind of got it.
Yeah.
And you're like, really? Did
Yeah.
they really just say that? And you can tell when they did something extra sexual because Yakko would be
Yeah.
like, "All right,
Yeah,
good night,
yeah.
everybody."
yeah. But that was a montage to what was it? I think Johnny Carson did that.
Yeah.
Whenever he
yeah,
did something
yeah.
adult, he'd be like, "Okay, get out,
Yeah,
everybody."
Yeah. See, another more pop culture reference.
Yeah.
Between that one and Batman the Animated Series, Warner Brother had it on lock.
On the outside,
Yeah.
they had Gargoyles as well, which
Oh, yeah.
is fucking
Because
Yeah.
if when you came home from school,
Wait
it was
a minute.
Tiny Toons, Animaniacs, and then Batman.
I
No,
love
there was
Tiny
also
Toons.
Duck
that
Spin. There was
Tailspin.
Tailspin. There was
DuckTales.
Tailspin, DuckTales.
Yeah.
There was
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
I hated
What's the
Darkwing
other
Duck.
one?
Darkwing Duck was great. What was
I didn't think it was as good as Tailspin.
Gizmo Duck? Was that? Did they make him into a series?
No, that was part of
That was part of DuckTales.
DuckTales.
I thought they made it into a series though. I'm pretty sure they
Maybe
did.
they did. I don't.
Pretty sure.
Maybe.
I mean,
Oh, there was Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
yeah.
shit too.
I think that predated all that, and I think Gargoyles is Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all Disney.
but I think that was on WB though back then, wasn't it?
Yeah,
don't
because they
know.
had like their whole Disney afternoon special.
They did, but Gargoyles was crazy. I remember they had like all kinds of stuff. It was funny because a lot of the cast from Gargoyles were from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Wow.
Like half the cast. So you had Marina Sirtis as
What's her name?
yeah, no, as Moria, I
Yeah.
think and she was what's his name's like old love interest.
Morgan.
Uh,
Was it Morgan?
yeah, I don't remember his name. And then you had Michael Dorn, who
Wow.
became the cyborg
Nice.
one, and then you had Jonathan Frakes,
Yeah.
who was
Xanatos.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jonathan, and he was
badass, dude.
Yeah, it was crazy because, like, if you look at it, Jonathan Frakes should be Vandal Savage if they did an animated series
Yeah.
because he had that voice where he was smooth and yet he was like conniving and like just raw, just
That's
like crazy.
Well, let me ask you this. I have a challenge. Kronos is the only one with like an appropriate age kid. Has she seen Gargoyles and did she dig it?
No, but I can have her watch it. I mean,
Let's see what she.
You know
thinks.
what?
I have them all.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get her take on
That should be the next anime we watch or
Yeah,
animation.
yeah.
How do you have it? Do you have it on DVD or do you download?
Oh, it's on my hard drive.
Okay, yeah. Because I remember there's a gap, and all of a sudden, like more Gargoyles showed up, and
Yeah.
they're saying
Well,
that their
it's-
last ones. I
It
was like,
started
what the
getting
Yeah.
kind of shitty.
Yeah, it does. And then
Like-
you find out like that's his daughter, like the cop is his daughter or some crap like that. And I was like, what the hell?
No, not
Yeah.
the cop being his daughter.
Yeah, if you watch,
I don't
there's some
think
kind
that
of-
was true because how could it be his daughter? Who are you talking about? Xanatos' daughter?
No, there was like a weird like thing where the cop that is introduced later on in the series, like she may be a
no,
You
descendant.
talking about Lisa Maza? I think her name
Yeah,
is?
the cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that she may have a lenience to his name's Goliath, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's actually
weird.
this is way later in the series. That's why I think people.
All right, so here's the thing: we always got to fact check Old Ninja.
Yeah, you
You
do.
know what I mean? Because
I'll watch it.
We'll do
So,
that later.
actually-
but it's a great show.
So I'm gonna say our nemesis, who happens to be Prodigy's brother. He had mentioned this, and he said it was weird.
Oh, yeah.
He had mentioned
He
it
did
before, and he saw some hentai images with
So
that. And he's
now I
all,
believe it even less.
I still
calm
don't
down.
buy it, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
You know what's interesting? And I just watched Jupiter Ascending, and they
Oh,
had
shit.
some like winged animals and that,
Yeah.
and the guy in there made me fucking think of Goliath. Like the whole time I was like, these motherfuckers need to do a fucking Gargoyles fucking live action movie.
Nah,
Yeah.
It's not live action; it's got to be like partially animated, like how they
no,
did.
it could be live action, but it has to have like the right director
Yeah.
and the right like actors and whatnot. I mean,
short.
Yeah.
Like an anime short.
oh yeah, but
yeah.
you got to bring back Keith David.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's got to
So,
be there.
Some people don't know who the fuck Keith David is.
Yeah,
Look him up because you do know who the fuck he is. You just have forgotten. If you look on, there's something about Mary.
He
was the black father of
Ben Stiller's character.
Ben Stiller's girlfriend.
Oh
Mary. Who's Carmen Diaz.
How you get the beans about the Franks?
Yeah. So this guy's hilarious. You'll recognize his voice in Halo. You'll recognize his shit in, was it Gears?
Gears. He's in Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
He's in like part 2 or 3 or it's part 2. Yeah.
He's done all kind of voice acting work, and you'll recognize.
Mass Effect.
He's in Pitch Black with
he's the preacher.
Yeah, he's the preacher guy in Pitch Black.
Yeah,
literally everyone has seen Keith David. They just probably don't recognize him. But I mean,
you'll recognize his voice.
Yeah, you'll recognize his voice. I mean, everyone knows him from Mass Effect as the Colonel.
Yeah.
Did he play
Colonel
Candy?
Anderson?
He's in They Live too.
Yeah, he is in They Live. He's also in The Thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cult classic. He's like, I mean, it's funny because he literally looks the same as he did in the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because black don't crack.
No, it don't. But here's my thing. Go on IMDb, look him up, and just give him some appreciation.
Oh, he also plays the Flame King in Adventure Time.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
What?
He does.
Really?
Yes, he does.
That's a brilliant fucking segue.
Wow.
Stitch, where are you on goddamn Adventure Time, fam?
Jesus Christ. All right. Adventure Time, the last couple episodes I seen was when the Lich gets the all the stones and shit and then goes into the other dimension and Jake and Finn follow him over, but then they meet that I can't think of the guy's name. I really wish I knew where they're going to segue to Adventure Time. But Jake's hanging out in the hot tub with that guy who's literally like a shadow or whatever. And he's just like sitting back chilling, watching Finn in the alternate universe where he's got the robot arm do his shit in that.
Alternate universe? Is this where he's Fiona?
Prismo.
No.
That was the Ice King's fan fiction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that show is dank as fuck. Keep watching. I love it. There's actually shout out to a really good. This is Adventure Time. Shout out to a really good podcast on there. It's called Conversation Parade. It's all about Adventure Time, and I do it all the
I gotta
time.
watch that one.
Wait, did we want to talk about the whole theory about Adventure Time and how it came to be in the land of Ooh, or you want to save that?
We got to save that, but I got theories on theories for that mushroom.
Dude,
boy.
there are so
I got a
many
lot of fucking theories for that
Here
show.
we go. Wait.
Yeah. Because I mean, I can marathon through it. I just got distracted with Mr. Robot. I was like, well, let me check out one episode of Mr. Robot, and then I literally just marathon through 7 episodes of that, just staying up.
All right, moving on.
What you got?
Talk about Jared.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This nasty motherfucker.
Nasty.
So apparently he had sex with an underage girl.
This
so
motherfucker.
Jared from
Subway. Yeah, Jared from Subway.
In case you don't know.
So there's a lot apparently wrapped up in this. So apparently he was dating a Subway employee.
What?
And so he was trying to have
get his sandwich for free.
Yeah, no. I mean, he basically has sandwiches for life, but apparently he paid to have sex, or he had sex with her 16-year-old cousin, and he like tried to post her on Craigslist and tried to get her to put it out there for $500 per visit.
God damn.
Yeah, and so they
recovered pimping too.
Yeah, they recovered
$5 footlongs.
Yeah, they recovered texts and stuff. So apparently, because the girl he was dating was a employee, and then she had went to her management or whatnot, and Subway didn't do anything, so Subway could get into trouble for not acting. But then they cut ties off once he got raided, and so the FBI had some transcripts of his texts that was sent. So it was some pretty dirty stuff. Like he had said, like he had paid to be with the 16-year-old, and he said it was awesome. And I'm like, wow. It's some pretty dirty
When he goes
stuff.
to jail, he's going to have a bad fucking day.
Yeah.
Shout out to Quiznos. Buy your Quiznos stock today.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
you know what I don't get is these dudes that are going after these young ass women. I don't.
Yeah.
They're not even women. I'm sorry, girls.
Women.
They're little girls.
They
These
are
are children.
girls.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Children.
Like,
Yeah.
I can understand, like, when they're young like that, they're trying to be women.
Yeah,
but
but
they
you-
are not
But
women.
you have nothing really in common. Like, so
No.
I'm in my mid to late maybe.
You old as fuck, too.
You know? So and like I can't relate to a girl that's in her fucking early 20s. I can't at all. Like
It's
You're
not
not really-
about
yeah, it's not about
He's
related,
just trying
Bob.
to go inside.
you got to talk to him sometime.
Seal the deal.
No, you don't. You just like,
fucking.
the
Yeah,
only
he's
time you
fucking.
have to talk is like, all right, get out.
It's like, bitch, I could buy you a cheese on your burger.
Yeah.
But they're missing something. That's almost one of the worst kinds of sex, really.
Yeah,
They just lay there.
Yeah. But let me say this too, though. On the flip side, it's also gross and nasty and a crime when you got a middle-aged woman going after a 9-year-old boy or a 10-year-old boy.
Oh,
yeah.
Get on those women you hate.
Oh, no.
I hate them too.
Yeah, but seriously,
like that.
pedophiles are pedophiles, and I don't like the fact that a lot of people look the other way on that bullshit.
Or they get way less time.
Or they get way less time, or a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If you're a pedophile, male or female, you belong under the jail.
Or like that one dude, that kid. He was like, I think he's 19 years old, and he was I think he was having sex with somebody that ended up being like 16 or maybe even 14. Mm-hmm. But she told him that she was 18, and he believed her. And so they were fucking for a long time, and so he ended up getting in trouble after he'd learned like how old she was. Yep. So he's in court, and the girl and the girl's mother begged the judge for leniency, right? And the judge said no. Threw the fucking book at this kid. Yep. 25 years is going to be on the sexual sexual predator list or whatever, sex offender list, and he has to go to jail for a couple of years. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like that wasn't even his fucking fault.
She lied from the get go.
Yeah, I mean, they were fucking, but I mean, if somebody tells you they're a certain age, you're not going to fucking ask for their ID. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it makes me think of that scenario with that somebody posted on Facebook where and this is the whole drinking thing, like. If I'm drunk and she's drunk and we have sex and she says I raped her,
you're both drunk.
Yeah, we're both drunk. So how is it my fault too? Like, what the hell?
Well, this is what they're trying to do is that these people are trying to make it seem like a woman doesn't know what she's doing. But it's like, no, that's fucking insulting. That's one of the most sexist things I've ever fucking heard. That if you're both drinking, you're both drunk, that all of a sudden you're raping her because she can't consent. You're saying that a man can consent when he's drunk? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's total bullshit.
So and we don't support. Here's the thing: we definitely don't support any type of rape, no matter what.
No, but I do support drinking and fucking.
Oh yeah,
that's fucking great.
We do support Netflix and chill as well.
Oh, Netflix, or even better, Crunchyroll and chill.
Oh shit! I've had that. I've had an episode of that. I was watching. That's why I can't even remember anime, but I was watching anime with a girl. And she got turned on by all the tentacle shit. She's like,
why are we watching La Blue Girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, it might have been that.
Demon Beast.
It might have been that. But we
watching that Bible Black.
We ended up hooking up, and
deep inside. Shout out to the Hodge twins.
Drinking and fucking is like that's a human tradition.
It sure as fuck is, and. Fuck anybody that wants to prevent it.
I mean, don't get somebody. The goal is not to get somebody drunk and then fuck them when they're sloppy drunk and they can't consent.
Pass out.
The point is to drink to have a more fun time if you want to.
And just don't be that. Don't be
drink so your dick game is strong. You get that nice melt feeling where you can pump ass all you want.
But don't be that girl who has regrets and then false allegations.
Yeah, if you have
and that's just not cool.
I regret chicks that I fucked.
Yes.
So
but you didn't talk to the police.
No.
No.
I think it's really bad, especially like when it happens to dudes that are like about to go into the NFL or the NBA, and they have consensual sex, but then they lie, sue, get money, and then like this dude does 10 years, and then she comes out, oh, I lied about it.
And the worst part is that there's no repercussions for the woman.
None. Not only that is. She's protected. A lot of times you don't know her fucking identity. Yeah. The worst example was remember it was the college students at like Duke?
That fucking you're talking about the lacrosse.
Yeah, the Duke lacrosse team. Now, these guys who were literally 19, 20-year-old men, at a good school and whatnot, just trying to live their lives, they got accused by this. What was she? She was actually a stripper.
She was a stripper. Yeah, she got accused by the stripper, and it like Duke at the time was like the third or second best lacrosse team in the nation.
Yep.
And it completely blew up their fucking program. It did like a SMU for football.
Yeah.
And like the coach got fired. The coach had to leave. A bunch of players who were like top lacrosse players had to leave and disband and go. All these like junior colleges and shit because obviously no big schools wanted to take them on because they still had this shit hanging over their heads and ended up being fake false shit.
All because of a lying ass cunt.
The most recent one though is that mattress bitch.
Oh, so she's at Columbia or NYU,
something like that. So she claimed that this dude had somebody that she knew that she had sex with before. They were friends. Had raped her.
But he was
as they were having sex, they said that they were having sex, and then she didn't want to do something, and then he began raping her, and then beat her up. Then they looked at all this chick's text and Facebook messages, and she had asked, like, through Facebook, "Fuck me in the butt tonight."
Yep.
Wow.
And you can't do shit like that. Look, if you're having sex, and then in the middle of it you don't want sex, and you don't say anything while you're doing it, it's not fucking rape. I'm sorry. Like, if you don't want to do it, then you should have not done it either to begin with, or you should have fucking said something. But if you do neither one of those things, it's not fucking rape. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Yeah, but if you do and he does not stop, then
it is rape.
Yeah, it is. So I mean, you must like make your voice heard and known. Yeah. Like you need to stop.
No means no.
Yeah, no means no. So that means, I mean, any self-respecting man will stop. I mean, you're trying to get your nut, but you want to respect and.
Well, let me just say this though, really quickly. I can stop all the false allegations real quick. If you accuse somebody and it's false, you get that sentence that he would have gotten.
That's the way it should be.
That'll end all false allegations for the most part.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't want to play devil's advocate, but what people will say to counter your opinion or your thought of that, and I agree with you. If you accuse someone and it is false, where you are technically lying, then you need to get fined or go to jail or whatever. I think where a lot of people are going to be like, well, what if you accuse them but it can't be proven or whatever? I think we need to make sure we understand the difference between you accuse someone and it can't be proven or whatever, rather than you accuse someone and it's a blatant ass lie.
Hold on, pause.
It's definitely gray area.
Pause, because there's a lot of shit that you can't prove. That's why you go to fucking court, and you bring all that shit out to court, and you have a jury of your peers, and they figure out what the fuck is true or not.
Yep.
But
I'm for protecting females if they accuse, like, let's say hypothetically, it becomes some situation where, like, I said no, he still went along with it, blah blah blah, and it just becomes a he said she said thing. Then they have to put this guy away. Well, but that doesn't mean the girl was lying about it. It just means that there's not enough evidence to make him guilty.
True.
There's a difference between, like, if she's like straight up lying about it and just fabricating shit. Then she needs to fry for that. Okay, not fry like get the death sentence.
Before Kronos explodes over here, I'm gonna back up Prodigy real quick. If I think his point is that if you are found out that you were lying, like the accusation should be investigated. Mm-hmm. Like you investigate both sides, because there's two sides to every story. But if you found out that the allegations are false, without a doubt, like there's evidence stacked up against you, like you lied, like text and stuff, and you gloating that you lied about it, then you should get that penalty that someone would. But if there's stuff that someone tried to erase the evidence, or there's not enough there's too much circumstantial and not enough hard evidence, or it's just too hard to prove, then I don't think there should be like a reverse penalization there.
Let's get Kronos in here.
All right, listen. It should be like other types of fucking crimes. I will use murder as one of them because it's the most easy to explain. All right, they should be in degrees. Look, if you are lying, it should be first degree bullshit. All right, if it's proven you're first degree bullshit, you get the fucking sentence that the person should have. If you're second degree bullshit, then it should be a lesser fucking penalty. But if they can prove in court that you were fucking bullshitting about somebody that you can end their goddamn life, then your fucking life gets ended. That's right. No,
I agree. I just want to make sure that we understand, like, there's a difference between you are lying about it and you are just there's not
enough evidence.
There's not enough evidence to prove
and it needs to be not in some secret bullshit court, because there's plenty of situations in our court system that I know personally of, because I fucking went through this bullshit, like family courts, where it's basically shit that's up to only the fucking judge, who has very little knowledge of how the shit should go. Or he has some knowledge, but it's like it should be a jury of your fucking peers. It needs to go in front of fucking people. All right, instead of just one.
You get to make that. You can choose as being a defendant if it's a jury or a judge jury.
Where you are.
No. It shouldn't be a choice.
Yeah.
And I want to say, if once that person, like, say that person is convicted as, like, say if a female, say you said you raped her or whatever, and she ends up going to jail, she should get the same fucking punishment that a guy would get in fucking jail.
Yeah. That's what we just said.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about when she's in jail.
Yeah.
Because they don't like that shit in prison.
Don't give them this, you need to go pick up litter on the side of the highway because you lied and tried to get someone to go to jail for rape.
Like, you go to fucking maximum security prison.
Yeah.
I'll add one more quick thing, too, and I don't know if anybody's with me on this, but I'll just say it. I also think that people need to take seriously the crime of rape when it's man on man.
Yeah, they really don't.
And that's always...
And female on man, too, because that shit does happen.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I know.
People think it's a fucking joke.
People do think that's a joke. But definitely with the dude on dude, you know, it would be hard for a man to fucking report that. No, there's no doubt about it, for a lot of men to report that.
Yeah.
And then secondly, it's still a crime.
It is still a crime.
Yeah, yeah. You know I mean? It's the same thing with domestic violence, where like men, they have that stigma where it only happens like male on female being the victim, but it happens. Obviously, I don't know a percentage, but it happens the reverse way, where men are beating on women, and women are beating on men.
It actually happens more than you think.
Obviously, as a male, you kind of have that stigma as like, oh, you're a bitch, you can't go to the police and report that. Like, how does that make you look?
Well, no, you're not. So this is the problem, is because that we're ingrained in our minds. Most men are ingrained in your minds from a fucking baby that you don't hit women.
Yeah.
So you don't defend yourself against women. But look, if a woman starts hitting me, I'm gonna fucking choke her out. I'm not gonna hit her back, but I'm gonna fucking choke her out.
Yeah.
That's the way it's gonna go. I mean, I'm sorry. That's the way. That's equality. And anybody that says that I can't do that, then you're a fucking sexist.
Yeah.
Like they deserve equal treatment, and that alludes to equal choking out. All right.
Like I've dated girls in the past,
choking people out.
Yeah, I've dated girls in the past, and
you're a jiu-jitsu motherfucker. You can't choke people out.
Yeah. Well, I think especially if they have a weapon, especially you should be. You should be able to defend yourself.
Not even just a weapon. If somebody is fucking physically assaulting you, why can you not defend yourself, no matter the sex of the person?
Exactly. Like I've dated girls that would punch me and it would hurt me, and I would fucking punch them back. And they're like, "You're not supposed to hit a girl." It's like,
that's so bullshit.
The way I grew up, my mom taught me, if a girl is strong enough to hit you, she's strong enough to take a punch.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't co-sign on that. Stitch does not co-sign on that.
You cannot co-sign. It's all right. You can try.
Right.
Look, if
shout out to my mom.
If Cyborg Santos was beating your ass, you would have to fight back.
You would.
I would. Completely different.
Like you're thinking it's funny. Like if a chick's like hitting you, oh yeah, it's not that bad. But if a chick starts whooping your ass, you would throw that shit out the window real fucking quick, and you would defend yourself.
Yep.
But I'm not saying too much about stuff in terms of my sort of legal background.
I know, but you would.
But
he's not.
There's a difference between self-preservation and removing yourself from the situation, and then when it becomes you are assaulting that person.
But if they are assaulting you, you are defending yourself. You are not assaulting them.
Yeah, he's not saying necessarily to knock a bitch out. Yeah. He did say choke him out.
Choke him out.
That's a different. That's something different. That's a
night, nigga.
That's a submission move. So that way they stop doing the act that they're doing. And then when they come to, they're like, "Oh."
I just want to say we all got our law degrees from Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Don't take us. Take it all with a grain of salt.
Since we're on like that topic of like courts and shit like that, have you guys? We didn't have this on our topic list, but you hear about how like fathers that donate sperm are being responsible for fucking child support?
Yeah, so it's total fucking nonsense.
I know Kronos has a whole lot to say about this, but I'm going to quickly jump in and say, just so everybody knows. And I don't give a fuck who you are, and fuck your feelings when you're hearing this. The family court, child support bullshit is nothing but a money grab by the government. And
it's not just the government though either.
Well, yeah. But it's truly a money grab shell game, and it has very little to do with children.
Yeah, it doesn't. The best interest of the child is usually the least concern of the court. Look, I went through this personally, so I can speak from fucking experience. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about... A woman can say, in most cases, all right, because I know there's probably some ladies out there that be like, this fucking guy's bullshit. I ain't bullshitting, all right, because I've been through it. They can say whatever the fuck they want to in court. And when a man says something against that, they're like, hey, I would like them to prove that, they will do zero follow-up. Zero fucking follow-up. When it first starts, they do this thing called an ex parte order. And basically, they can put in there whatever the fuck they want. Basically, what an ex parte order will do is it prevents one of the parties from seeing their child. And it happened to me. And the reason why the person who did it on fucking bullshit circumstances. They said that they were fearing for the safety of our child, and that they were fearing that I was going to take our child from her, which is totally untrue. I wasn't even in the same fucking state, so I wasn't even physically able to do it. I wouldn't do it. I wasn't going to do it anyway. Like at no point did I threaten this chick at all. And she said that, and I was like, hey, what the fuck? Like I didn't say anything like that, and they didn't fucking fact check it at all. They didn't ask her if she was bullshitting, nothing like that. And you can lie in family court, and there's no repercussions whatsoever. Family courts will not back you up at all. Yep. They won't look shit up, and they will just fucking let it go, and you will get fucking totally screwed.
And Kronos is not the only one. I know several people in my own, in our family, collective family, that have gone through the same type of bullshit. Here's the thing.
Well, hold on. Before you say that, if you are getting divorced and you're a man, I hate saying this, but you have to be fucking heartless.
Yeah.
Like, just don't put any emotions into it. Be a heartless fucking bastard and take care of what is you and yours and your fucking kids. If your kids deserve to be with you and you want your fucking kids, fight for your fucking life.
Exactly.
And if you have to, fight fucking dirty.
Yep.
I have a brother who he has a son. He's same age as Kronos' daughter, and he's they weren't married, but same situation. Like, he had to go through all this, and it's really rare. I mean, it's not rare. Like, all fathers should be fucking doing this. You should fight to be able to see your kid. Yeah. Don't do the whole, like, I'll just pay money.
Yeah, I fought for two and a half fucking years.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm still fighting.
Yeah. This is a deeply personal thing for some of the folks on here and everybody on here. I think that we all can agree that, two parents raising kids are the ideal situation.
Yeah.
But
don't be fooled by the court system. But
and the court system is definitely skewed towards females. Like, and it's sickening. And about you'll read cases and you'll see stuff like posted. You'll see news articles about like stuff where guys completely get the raw deal on it, and it's very just it hurts me to just even read shit like that. And like I know Kronos goes through a lot of shit that he's got to deal with with his situation or whatever. So I feel for you on that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that for all the females that are out there listening, like don't keep your kid away from his father. Like, let the kid see their father. Like, even though y'all guys have beef with each other, let the kid see his dad, because I grew up without my father, and it's growing up without a father, I had a feeling like half of me was missing. Like, I did not know myself, and I kind of wasn't, my self-esteem wasn't all there. But once I met my father, like my whole self-esteem fucking blew up. Like, I was able to talk to people better. Like, I was able to interact. Like, I knew more about my own background, and also like don't say like, hey, your dad was an asshole. He's a deadbeat. Shit like that.
That works on both sides. Don't talk shit about your. Even though I just did, but I don't talk shit about my. I don't talk shit about my ex.
I just did, but
I don't talk shit about my ex to my daughter at all. Like, I don't badmouth her at all, and sometimes it's really fucking hard not to, but I don't.
But there's a reason behind that, because the kid knows that half of them comes from each of the parents. So, if you say like, oh, your dad's a deadbeat, the kid's going to think, oh, I might be a deadbeat. I'm going to go do the same fucking thing.
So, I'm going to segue, because we got...
Go ahead. Sorry, that shit will go deep.
Yeah.
So, titty, ass.
Yeah. Let's get to some nerdy shit.
Yeah, anime. Terraform Mars has fucked my life up.
Oh, where you at in it?
I'm on episode like 5 or 6.
What the fuck, man?
So here's the thing, though. I know I got more to watch, but here's the thing. Terraform Mars, it's all about them roaches, though.
Right now, because you're on episode fucking 4 or 5 or some shit.
Oh, but
wait till the humans come back.
Oh, but the roaches have mutated.
Yeah, but
wait, is this comic or anime?
It's a manga and an anime.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I'm going a little bit slowly on this, so I had to start from the very beginning. Because, just like Kronos has mentioned a few times, I'm going to do a shout-out one more time. On Crunchyroll, which is the shit, the first 13 of them are all censored for Terraform Mars. But you have to scroll all the way to the right, and then you see the block of uncensored.
Yeah, go to uncensored.
Yeah, obviously go to the uncensored.
We got to get them as sponsors. Crunchyroll.
Yeah, Crunchyroll is the shit.
I know they sponsor other podcasts, but yeah.
Do it really?
Yeah.
Maybe if we get big enough,
Yeah.
I don't want to ask. We're not that big. You know what I mean?
We'll get there. But it's fucking awesome. And here's the thing. I'm liking that. It fucked me up on Triage X, too, because I got to go back to that.
Yeah.
But Terraform Mars is my shit now.
It was so fucking violent.
Yes.
Yeah.
The roaches are no joke. I like their mutations. I like their violence. I like their killing. You know what I mean? They're faster.
I thought it was funny that people were complaining that they said that Terraform Mars was hold on, somebody had to tap out, had to pee.
Too much of that cerveza.
People were mentioning that the roaches were racist. Like, the whole show was racist because the roaches were black and they were big.
People.
Yeah, I'm just like, but the roaches are actually black. Like, their color is actually black.
Yeah, some are red. Or brown. Yeah,
black or brown. It's just like, what the fuck? It's not racist at all.
Yeah. The only thing I will say, I did notice, and I'm certainly not into social justice bullshit, but I did notice that when all of the countries were represented, at least in the initial first or 4 episodes, 4 or 5 episodes, I wanted to see something from the southern continents or whatever. Like there was nothing from Latin America or Africa or Australia even, but they had America, Russia, China, Japan. And I think
but that's like those are the main people
for space exploration. You're absolutely right.
Well, not your space exploration. It's for the what's that shit called? NATO. Yes, they're the NATO leads. So that's probably
makes
why.
Sense. Yeah, maybe I missed that.
Yeah, Attack on Titan did the same thing because when you're watching the show, you're like, oh, they must all be Japanese, but then you find out they're all from different countries of the world, and they're all piled into this one spot. And
Stitch, what the fuck are you doing?
He's cracking open a beer.
You're fumbling around and shit. I can hear you.
Jerking off.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Did you pass out? You having a seizure or some shit?
But they are all from all parts of the world. But the other thing
it didn't seem that way though until they actually made it when they were trying to steal the girl.
But remember, a lot of the world got eaten.
Yeah,
Titans. That was the thing that made sense.
A lot
to
of the
me
world.
on that
So
show.
the little was it Ehrman? Everyone thought was a girl was a little German boy.
Yeah, he was a bitch nigga though.
Yeah,
even the architecture was kind of German style. So
and then the girl, she's Chinese, I believe.
Natasha.
Yeah, and then she's supposed to be in high commodity because dudes are trying to scoop them up and rape them.
Yeah,
and then Otterwin, I guess he's Japanese, I believe.
Yeah.
So and then they had there's a couple of them that are American. Yeah, there's supposed to be a couple that are American.
I think that show's coming back this fall.
Holy shit!
I think
that would be huge.
Speaking of which, so there's a live action movie of Titanfall, or not Titanfall. I'm sorry, Attack on Titan.
Same Xbox One.
But apparently the movie's terrible.
I heard that too.
So the director's gone out. So the trailer looked interesting. I didn't see the movie.
The Fantastic Four trailer looked interesting too.
We all know how trailers can lie.
What I tell you? They got no pants.
No, they didn't lie. They didn't lie. And
wait.
No, we're going to talk about Fantastic Four in about 2 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
What was the name of that one movie that had a really good trailer that was horrible?
Skyline.
That's
there it is.
Skyline.
Okay, so there's a sequel to Skyline, or at least there's supposed to be.
I don't want no part of that.
That fucking movie was awful.
It was awful. But I saw that in the theater, and I was like,
yeah, we all saw it together.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
My movie for that was Sucker Punch.
No!
That wasn't that bad, was
Sucker
it?
Punch was dope. The only thing about Sucker Punch was the end. The end sucked. But Sucker Punch had everything in it. It had an all-female action cast. You had ass and titties. You had steampunk zombies. With zeppelins, you had futuristic robots.
But it was just weird about the whole dancing thing.
Yeah, but you don't see them dance.
That's how I started dancing. I was like, I've seen enough.
But then
I'll never trust Solar again after that.
In the extended version, you actually see them
dancing.
dance.
If you want to see if you watch YouTube,
if we're periscoping now, you can still watch it.
Well, no, you can't see them because my big ass head's in a way.
Anyway, for me, they had dragons.
Yeah,
and they had dragons and assault rifles and it had everything a fanboy or fangirl would want in a movie. I think just they edited the ending pretty poorly.
I mean, they had dragons, but they didn't have Trogdor though.
Yeah.
No,
he's the Burninator
or Smaug.
Yeah, there was no Smaug, but I mean, still.
Strongdor?
I mean,
Trogdor.
The scene with the dragon. There was orcs, and they had machine guns shooting up orcs.
That's enough of crybaby, baby girl, whatever.
Crybaby.
But they had the they had the ship.
Yeah. Anyway, get into the motherfucking shit of Fantastic Four, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
The movie was awful.
Wait, who of all of us has
Just
seen
you. You can talk all the shit you want.
Yeah, because I don't plan on seeing it at all.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it yet. I had the opportunity to, but I didn't have any motivation.
So what's your review?
Go see it.
The movie's bad. It's terrible.
Is it worse than the original or the first one? I should say.
Yeah, it's not. It's not as. It tries to be serious. It tries to take itself serious.
Are they teenagers though, right?
No, they
look way too young.
No, they're not teenagers. They actually work for some type of Cerna type thing and
CERN.
Yeah, I'm sorry, CERN. Yeah, and it's literally most of the movie is about them doing research. There's one action scene. One big action scene. There's no real dynamic. So I love Kate Mara. Kate Mara. I think she plays Sue. Okay. She's a great actress, and in this movie, she is literally the embodiment of Kristen Stewart.
That's awful.
She is Kristen Stewart. Yeah, she is Kristen Stewart. She is like in the comics. Sue is about family. She's about love, and she's badass. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to protect her family. But she tries to use reason before she uses her powers.
Yep. And you know what? I just want to do a correction of our previous podcast because we were talking about Johnny Storm.
Yeah, you guys call him Johnny Blaze?
Johnny Blaze.
Jackasses.
Well, you fucked it up. Then
No.
Yeah, we both fucked it up.
Johnny Blaze is Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
and Johnny Storm. So, I mean...
So, fuck you, Marvel, for getting those two names together and shit.
So, the Sue and Johnny dynamic, it's like they're like...
Are they adopted or what the fuck?
She is adopted.
Okay.
She's adopted.
She is adopted.
So wait, got this black baby then?
Wait. Yeah. The mom isn't there. She's like a refugee from Kosovo.
Did Johnny Storm try to get up in there though?
Yeah. So and then the dad like had adopted her, and there's no like they grew up together, and there's no brother sister like true dynamic. Like they're just kind of like. Roommates that kind of tolerate
There's no chemistry between the two? Or?
No, and there's no... I mean, she, like, tries to, like, warn him and stuff. There's just no... I mean, it's kind of hard with Kristen Stewart, like, trying... Imagine Kristen Stewart trying to, like, show brotherly love. I mean, that's pretty much what you get. It's just bad. Like, The Thing, everybody hates Reed Richards. It was just...
So did the Thing have pants on?
No.
No.
Fucking movie. We know that from...
you can tell from the trailer.
I didn't see this shit.
I got a joke. You couldn't see his rock hard cock?
Oh, I didn't really want to.
Rock lobster.
Yeah, they just show, like they have this little kid who does, like... in his garage, like interdimensional travel. And I'm like, there's no way some little kid is gonna have. You're not gonna have that kind of power to do that. You're not gonna have a particle accelerator.
Mr. Fantastic's kid can do that.
That's his kid, but this is Mr. Fantastic.
This is based on a comic book.
Yes, it is.
Which is basically,
the ultimate, right?
Fictional fucking characters.
True, but I mean, like I said, they tried to make it more serious. They were all trying to work with NASA and all kinds of shit, and like it just didn't.
My question for you is: do you think it? We can just all agree that it failed, right? Do you think it failed because of how it was directed? Because of Fox casting the characters?
I don't know what Fox... Josh Trank, who is the director, has said that the studio had fought him on a lot of the stuff, and they wanted certain things. Maybe because it's a Sony movie, and Sony is highly a Japan entity, so they wanted it. Look, I don't know. I just know it just didn't... The output... It literally did not feel like the Fantastic Four.
If the dude didn't like what he was making... and they were trying to make edits to his shit, he could have just fucking quit the project. That's what he should have done.
He could have halfway through, but he might have been... He could have been contractually obligated. Maybe this is the most money he's ever seen. Quit. I don't know.
Did people on Ant-Man leave? Didn't Ant-Man have like a different script or director?
Before Ant-Man started, the director left. But Paul Rudd, who happened to be one of the writers... was still with it. He was a star and partial writer, so they were shopping around for another director. So, my thing is, literally, Fantastic Four felt like I was watching a sequel to Chronicle.
Okay, you ain't being forceful enough. I have not seen this movie. I'm gonna bash the shit out of it. Yeah. Fuck this piece of shit, and fuck Fox, and fuck them all for not selling the rights to the MCU. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if Marvel kills it even in the comic world now.
I think they're going to.
Kill the Fantastic...
This is what they said.
Kill them all. Don't fucking wishy-wash with this. It's right now about the Avengers. It's about Spidey. And it's still about Guardians of the Galaxy.
But none of that has anything to do with Fox, though.
No,
this goes back to my point from last week about like if you actually trust Fox to do Deadpool. Because like we saw a great trailer, at least I thought it was great, or whatever. I might get sucker punched again, but I was hyped about the trailer for Deadpool. Do we trust Fox after this fucking rotten egg that they put out with Fantastic Four?
The answer is no.
I haven't trusted Fox too much ever since they canceled Firefly. And they canceled Fringe.
Yeah.
Fringe.
Fringe got 4 years.
Yeah, Fringe had 4
That was a great show.
Fringe was amazing.
Fringe was awesome.
So,
but I don't trust them.
But however, they're bringing back the X-Files, so...
Yes, they are.
That was a great show.
Yeah, but they're only doing a 10 series thing.
Okay, so
I will say this.
They can't do
fuck
movies.
You, Fox. for fucking up 24. Fuck you and your fucking ass. Because how the fuck are you going to do 24 without fucking Jack Bauer?
Wait, you're talking about when they came back?
No, they're talking about moving forward with 24 and no Jack Bauer.
You can't really do that.
No, you cannot fucking do that. They're talking about
Born Identity.
Yeah, they're trying to reboot
Matt Damon.
So they're in talks.
Well, they did that though. It wasn't that bad, actually.
They're
actually
okay. So the thing about the Born Identity is they want those two characters to actually work together and be in a movie. With 24, they're trying to do like a reboot and no Jack.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't fucking do that. That is Jack fucking Bauer.
Here's my biggest problem though. The MCU and Sony and Fox obviously don't play nice together.
No.
But to non-super geeky motherfuckers.
That's not true. They did play nice with Spidey.
Yeah. But at least with Fox,
that was a big move.
That was
big.
But with Fox and Marvel, though, really, they don't play nice together. All I'm saying is, while we get passionate and know who owns who, there's a lot of people who don't know who owns who.
Yeah.
And they can confuse and dilute the awesomeness of the MCU for this bullshit.
Well,
like
no. But it was very
tell.
It was very apparent this time that they knew that it doesn't matter who the fuck made it. It was a shitty fucking movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And nobody fucking watched it.
Yeah, it's shit. I just don't want this for non-people who are in the know
to get mad about Marvel movies.
Changing Marvel, because they still see that Marvel logo.
Yeah, you do.
At the very beginning.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but Marvel's got... So, we were talking about the MCU, but what I wanted to segue, which we're going to do now, is their Netflix series doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And they are connected to the MCU because Netflix and Marvel are planning to introduce the Defenders on their Netflix shows. So, in the fall...
Get in here too.
In the fall, we're going to see Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
So, that's going to be starting up, and you're going to be introduced to Luke Cage.
Yeah. Stitch, you had something on this?
Well, as he segued, I mean, Netflix and Marvel, they're 1-1. They're batting 1,000 right now with the whole Daredevil thing.
And
so I don't know anything about the Defenders, but based on how they handled Daredevil and everything, I'm very intrigued about that. My whole thing, not to go too far back, is like I personally don't give any fucks about the Fantastic Four, and like I personally don't know very many people that do. Like they're just not an interesting group of people to me.
Like a sea level.
They just don't get me hyped about anything. So like I'll go see it to support Marvel and check it out, but it's like I don't care if I miss it or not. Like my wife wants to go see it.
Don't go see it.
If I can't, then I don't care.
So if you don't, you're talking about the Fantastic Four, the movie, or Fantastic Four, the group is in the comics.
Just as a unit
as
together.
Okay,
like if the Fantastic Four is in something, like when they're doing their thing in like Civil War and everything in the books, yeah, they're there. But like as a whole, like story for themselves, I personally don't care about any of the characters.
Okay,
if only you see Kronos, he's about to blow up.
Yeah, so read anything from Johnathan Hickman. He wrote some of the Fantastic Four fucking comics.
Like
if you read those,
right?
yeah, if you read those, you'll be. I haven't read those, but he's a great fucking writer. Yeah.
And, out of that Fantastic Four universe, I like Doctor Doom. I don't. Maybe it's on me or whatever. Doctor Doom is the most fascinating person out of that.
But, I mean, there's still
that
good
whole
characters.
Group of people to me.
So, like in the new Avengers, they had Mr. Fantastic is in there, and he's fucking fantastic. It's kind of anyway.
Where's the soundboard?
Yeah, great character. He's written well because the guy's a good writer. It depends on the writer, whoever's writing it, and when you read it.
But
when's the last time you picked up a Fantastic Four comic?
Tell me that series again, or at least tell everyone that series again, because I'm going to check that out as soon as I get off this podcast. Then.
Just Google Johnathan Hickman. Just anything that he wrote some Fantastic Four series, and pick up whatever he wrote.
Yeah,
because everything that he's written, I fucking love everything so far.
I think it was the ultimate.
I think so. I'll tell you in a second.
But Hickman is definitely shit. I hear where both of you guys are coming from. I'm more on Stitch's camp in terms of not giving a fuck about Fantastic Four.
Really,
but at the same time, I respect Hickman enough to read a story if he wrote it.
Like, when I think of Fantastic Four, all I can think of is two villains, Dr. Doom and Galactus. Like, what other fucking villains are there? Or maybe it's Silver Surfer, but that was because of the fucking movie.
Okay, so read it's called Dark Reign.
Oh, okay.
Find Dark Reign. It started in 2009.
RAIN.
I know.
Yeah, and there's another one called FF, which is also Fantastic Four, which is called FF, and that's another series.
See, for me, I know there's a lot of people that were all about Fantastic Four, and because they were so important to the Marvel Universe, especially during the Skrull invasion, and they were pivotal about it, and how She-Hulk becomes a member of Fantastic Four, and
Spidey does too, right?
I don't know. I think he does for a minute. Yeah.
Who owns Super Skrull? Is that Sony or Fox too?
No, but I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anyone does.
No comics.
But I'm pretty sure.
No comics. There are no movies yet.
Yeah. So
Super Skrull's badass.
The closest has been Guardians of the Galaxy because the Kree. They mentioned the Skrull. And Guardians, because they talk about the war of the Kree versus the Skrull, so we may see that.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
And we may see that in the Infinity War movies.
Super Skrull is a way better villain than what was it, Ronan?
Oh, Ronan.
Ronan the Accuser.
See, it's funny because Ronan the Accuser is actually he becomes an Avenger.
He becomes a good guy.
Yeah. So
Deadpool was a bad guy, and he becomes a good guy.
Yeah. Okay. For me, Deadpool is an anomaly because he seems to float all over the place.
Well, he's an anti-hero.
Yeah, and he works with Cable. He had they're redoing a new series with Cable and Deadpool again. And when Deadpool and Cable had their series, it was hella popular. Everyone was all about it. So, but going back to Fantastic Four, there's a lot of people that are really interested. They just want a good Fantastic Four movie, and Sony and Fox, they fucked it up. So far. So I'm hoping. I think Marvel is probably hoping that they fail because maybe they can buy back the rights and reintroduce.
You know what?
Because I heard they were making a sequel.
So that was rumored, but because after Sunday they're trying to make a sequel to Fantastic Four no matter what.
Yeah,
because that's what they pretty much set it up for. But I don't see it.
Let me just say this: this is the third goddamn movie that they've done with the Fantastic Four. All three have sucked. So fuck the bullshit. We're done. We're so done with them.
You had your chance.
Nah.
I'm done.
Pull the dick out.
Yeah. They're pulling an Uwe Boll at this point.
Oh,
that's how bad they're.
Okay, so we are gonna have a Dr. Uwe Boll cast probably next week.
A doctor. I don't give a fuck what he says.
He has a doctorate.
A doctor in what? Making shitty movies?
No. he has a doctorate in literature.
I got a doctorate in breathing air.
Literature.
Yeah.
So really,
hold on. I'm gonna drop some knowledge right now.
Go ahead.
If you say you're a doctor and you ain't saving fucking lives, fuck you.
That's all.
I'm just kidding. I know there's other kinds of doctors.
Yeah,
but you're still bullshitting.
Fuck your couch.
This motherfucker.
Really quick segue into Dr. Doom, because this was a character, a villain, that I didn't really actually respect all that much.
Secret Wars.
Really?
Until I started reading Secret Wars. Again, shout out to Johnathan Hickman. We are slobbing on his fucking dick.
It's every week, man. Every week.
Damn, you all slurping that motherfucker.
He's a great writer.
You gotta read his shit, man. It's great.
Secret Wars drops you into, literally the end of the fucking world, and Doom is a god.
Yeah.
Not a play demigod, a powerful character, Hercules. No. The god of the fucking universe. The one god.
Does he have the Infinity Gauntlet?
No, he does not need it.
I know that he tries to get it at one point.
He is more powerful than the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes.
Because the only reason why I know this is because I'm reading the New Avengers.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep saying probably every goddamn week now, if you're in the Secret Wars and you haven't read the New Avengers, then you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to read the New Avengers first.
Shit.
Yeah, it's right fucking there. Right. Oh, no, somebody's already got
it. Cake Man has it.
Okay, he's got to get that shit back.
Yeah,
damn, what the fuck?
We did hunt him down.
Yeah.
So wait, what's the name of the author?
Johnathan Hickman.
Yeah,
Jonathan Hickman. If you know anybody who knows Jonathan Hickman, hit him up and let him know we're talking about him. Maybe we can try to get him on a podcast.
In the dream world, I fucking wish. Yeah,
I tweet at him.
If he would just call in, I'd be happy. Just say a few fucking words. It'd be fucking great.
He's thanks for shout outs. Click.
Yeah, that'd be good for me.
I'm pretty sure he was probably at Comic Con.
He actually was.
Was he at the panel?
We passed by the booth when I talked.
You guys need a board that says
when we went to the East or West booth, yo ass fangirl over there. Yeah,
I was like, shit, East or West.
Yeah, so when we went over there was a huge line to see him. That's right, he was there.
You know the other thing we're gonna have to do. I mean, since Image is so close.
We gotta go next year. We gotta go to that fucking con.
Yeah, it's only 10, 15 miles away. I really feel like we should be able to get some people, since they are local, from Image on this show at some point.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Well, once you get bigger, I hope. Well, I mean, we're not.
Never know.
We're doing okay.
Who fucking knows? You know what I mean?
You never know.
Shout out to all the people listening to us in other fucking countries too.
You gotta get a remote, like a wireless
call in
setup.
Yeah,
I can make most of this shit portable.
Yeah, make a portable.
I mean, our fucking soundboard is very small, so we'll be fine.
Dad, should we get a fucking car battery?
No shit.
Wait, so we haven't touched upon Black Panther.
So Black Panther pics hit the net like today
for the movie.
Yeah, from the Civil War.
Yeah.
And people's first impressions are their minds are exploding.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
we don't typically. I know Chronos has that look. We don't typically like screenshots in and of themselves.
I fucking hate them shit.
Yeah.
Not just don't like. Fuck that. I hate that shit.
But at the same time, they already have my money.
Actually,
I'm watching this movie.
I should correct this. It's not a screenshot. It is a production still. Because it's behind the scenes. You see them on wires, and you see people behind them, and you see cameras and stuff.
Stitch, get in here.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I have it like an over-under. Like, if I see 3 screenshots or pictures, I'm good. But like how they were doing with like Suicide Squad, where I'm seeing like 7-8 pictures every fucking week, then it disinterests me or whatever. But like seeing the first look at like what the outfit looks at, I'm fine. I have no issue seeing that. I'm like, okay, that gives me a little peek at what the outfit's going to look like. I'm happy with that. I'll see the trailer. And I don't want to see any more because they already got my fucking $9.
Yeah, and there's only 2 pictures out that I've seen.
But Stitch brings up a good point, though, is that I think what's happening is that these people at these movie production studios is that they think they're hip and that they're fucking with it, and they're quote-unquote leaking these fucking photos. We're not fucking stupid. Yep. Whoever the fuck is doing Suicide Squad, you're a fucking moron. Stop releasing more goddamn photos and just let the fucking shit happen. Yep. Make your fucking movie, make your trailer, which is when I want to see a finished fucking product, and then go from there. Yeah. Stop fucking fake leaking your own shit, because I can tell that you're fake leaking it.
Like with Suicide Squad, like you can tell that's fucking a still image because the girl looks straight into the fucking camera.
Yeah, and there's like perfect fucking photos. Like, why are you bullshit?
There's nothing that's blurry. There's no blurry pictures. This is fucking like HD fucking quality pictures that they're releasing.
Yeah, no. So the Black Panther ones, you can tell that it looks like either a cell phone pic or
it's definitely
it's a production still. You see all the like wires.
I still don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
So another segue is Star Wars. Like we're saying, there's 12 pictures released today by Entertainment Weekly. I made the mistake of looking. There's a couple production stills, but there are some clean pics. They don't show too much, but they show enough where I'm like, God dang.
Here's the thing.
I have a fat boner.
Everybody just needs to fucking wait.
It's like if you're reading a fucking book. This is another thing I want to talk about. Goddamn, it's not on the fucking list.
What's that?
I want to talk about pornography and fucking romance novels.
Wait, what were you going to say, Prodigy?
No. Segue to this. This sounds good.
So what I was going to say is it's like if you were reading a book and then somebody released a fucking paragraph on a fucking random fucking chapter. You know what I mean? That's what it's like for me.
That's what they do already, though.
Like, no, but they not like in random shit. They give you like little snippets here or there, but it's
no. So when Harry Potter was coming out, it's like J.K. Rowling released an actual like half a chapter from the book before the book was released.
Really?
No. It's like right now I'm reading Ready Player One, which none of you guys read, but I'm reading it right now.
I need to read that.
But that's why after it's done though, you can read to see if you want to buy it.
Yeah.
But that's not. It's not like before. It's not like as J.K. Rowling was writing it.
She was
unedited, and she's putting the shit out there. That's fucking retarded.
She's all Harry Potter's gonna die.
She's done that. She did it before it was released.
I heard about that.
Fact check, old ninja.
Yeah, we got fact check.
It was the last book, and it was like a month or so before the book came out. So she released like.
Where the fuck was I? I was in Iraq.
Yeah,
I was in Iraq. Anyway, I was gonna talk about some bullshit. You know how like pornography and fucking romance novels. Yeah. Because you know how like chicks give dudes a lot of shit about looking at porn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, chicks. Yeah. You ain't fucking fooling nobody. Put down those goddamn romance novels. We know what the fuck is in there. At least I do. Okay. You're reading fucking pornography. You're reading pornography.
You're definitely reading pornography. I don't mind them.
I don't mind either, but don't give me shit for it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? And I'm not saying me, like I'm getting shit for looking at porn. I mean, I look at porn, but it's not like I'm not fucking going overboard. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if there's people out there and women out there that will fucking give a lot of shit to dudes talking about, oh, you're addicted to pornography. Meanwhile, they have fucking 34 goddamn romance novels in their fucking Kindle and shit.
How they got a 33-foot dick dildo in their fucking
like, come on, man.
Wait, before Prodigy says something, I want to upgrade that. So I think the romance novels kind of died.
No, you are very wrong.
And they have transformed into mommy porn.
BFM.
So now
that's romance novels.
Yeah,
I mean, into something different.
Yeah, but now they're a bit more graphic. So the thing about it now, like books like 50 Shades of Grey and
that's romance novels.
The thing about it now is that they're they're on tablets and phones, and they're like they're easier to be concealed.
That's what I just said, though.
I co-sign on that. I agree.
No one really calls them romance now anymore.
They still do.
They're mommy porn. Porn is porn.
Look up mommy porn on the internet. You will find hardly nothing. You look up romance novels, you will find fucking a goddamn gajillion terribly written books.
Hold on.
Type in mommy porn.
While he's doing that,
in their mind, they consider it like classy porn.
Yeah. Hold on. All y'all folks listening right now.
Wait, hold on, stop. I'm sorry. I gotta bring up a point. Just hold that real quick. This is fucking funny.
Go ahead.
I looked up mommy porn. You know what came up the first one? xvideos.com, page 1. Mommy videos. What's number 2? Mommy porno. Hot and dirty mature porn. Number 3, it's all pornography. No fucking books are in this shit. Alright? None!
Put books after porn. Put books.
You didn't say that, though!
I'm saying it now.
Somebody got to tweet this
Anyway,
out.
Hold up.
Go ahead, Prodigy.
Here's the thing. For all y'all listening to this stupid ass dank shit right now, on Twitter,
All the moms out there.
hashtag Kronos hates moms.
How dare you?
Hey, Blue does it. I'm down with it any fucking time of the day.
I'm gonna do one
I had
better.
a lot of people going at me about Stitch hates retards.
So, all y'all ladies out there, y'all should tweet at us. Hashtag mommy porn and your mommy porn book.
But the mommy porn, that's like it's not a real term, though.
No.
I mean, it's a real term as far as like a, what do you call it? It's like a slang term.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I say romance novel, that's a real fucking category.
Kronos has a list here that I see on this screen. This is popular mommy porn books.
Okay,
Are we really doing this?
Yeah, but then you look up romance.
Can we talk about kind of porn we watch?
Novels,
Exactly.
and then you'll see like, oh, look at that, fucking pictures and everything. Look at that shit. Oh my god.
So what you've just witnessed is old ninja being old ninja.
He was expecting tablets and shit, like shit's into fucking stone and shit.
Wow, Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, that's old school. Yeah.
Is that
Alright.
mommy porn?
Yeah. Mishka reads that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Period people.
Pride,
But okay,
Prejudice, and Zombies.
you know what I was fucking with me last week? When Stitch actually went on his rant about basic bitches.
Yeah.
It was actually it got in my fucking mind and shit. It was a really good rant. But I'll say this. I don't think a lot of basic bitches know that they're basic bitches.
You can't know that you're a basic bitch.
No, you can't. Yeah, exactly.
But you know what, though? I don't put all of that responsibility on them. If you've never heard you're a basic
I know what you're
bitch,
saying. Yeah.
then fuck. You're ignorant and clueless, but it's not all on you. It's not all on you. So here's what I'm going to say.
Society, man.
I'm going to say this. If you're done with the basic bitch, you've done fucking her. You've broken up. Whatever the fuck, you moved out of state. Whatever the fuck you've done, you're completely through with her. As a man, what you need to do here's Cthulhu's Prodigy's motherfucking recommendation. You tell that bitch she's a basic bitch.
Oh, wow.
Because here's the thing, just like Inception, it puts that little bit of a seed in her fucking head. Mm-hmm. That, wait a minute, maybe I am basic. And then the next guy might do it. And then the next guy after that. And before you know it, that basic bitch knows she's a basic bitch.
Amen.
And that's half the battle.
Half the battle, but the other half is her changing.
But most people
don't give a fuck.
Like,
some people
they're
don't
giving bitches too much credit to realize their whole self universe that they live in, where they think that they are the sun. They don't realize that they're just a fucking piece of pebble sand.
True, but I still want the opportunity for them to know.
And
let me
go ahead.
Just a quick shot. If you're female listening to our podcast right now, and you're making like you think your best dish is fucking top ramen and hot dogs, you are a basic bitch.
You're a basic bitch.
You a basic bitch.
Damn.
Sorry, we're grown-ups on this shit. You know what I mean? We all got fucking lives, careers, fucking significant others. We ain't basic.
But just because you're a basic bitch now doesn't always mean you're going to be a basic bitch.
Change.
You can change.
Yeah.
You can.
You can change. You can improve your life. It's not too late to not be a basic bitch.
You got the goddamn food channel.
Pick up a book. Go on YouTube. Look up some recipes.
YouTube will change your world.
Now you probably won't go all the way from basic to a bad bitch.
No,
that's not going to happen.
And so hold on. So I want to make 2 points here.
Go ahead.
First one is a basic bitch does not refer to only women. All right, you can be a basic bitch as a dude. Second of all, I will flip that over and I will tell you about if you think that a basic bitch is only females, then I'll give you the basic bitch equivalent on the male side. with that dad bod bullshit.
Which is a Mitch.
Yeah, it was Mitch.
Man, bitch, it's a Mitch.
This fucking dad bod, new fucking bullshit term. Fuck you. I see what you're doing, and fuck you. All right. So these ladies think they're being fucking smart by saying, "Oh, we like dad bods." You don't like the dad bods. You know what you like? You like the fact that you're gonna get with some fucking frumpy ass fucking dude, and he ain't gonna fucking leave you, and it's gonna be fucking safe.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you want that dad bod dude, because you know that he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I finally got a chick. I'm just gonna bust my fucking nut real quick in this bitch." And then stay with her forever. Look, fuck that shit. I see what you're doing. You're going for all reachers. You're just gonna settle with these fucking dudes so they stay with you fucking forever.
Wait.
You know what?
What's a reacher?
Sorry, a reacher is somebody that is reaching far above their means. So if you see a fucking dumpy ass dude or a dumpy ass chick with a hot ass girl or dude, either way, if you're gay, it'll obviously be the same fucking thing. Yep. The reacher is the one that is the not as attractive one. The settler is the one that's far more attractive than the other one. Yep. All right.
An example of this would be.
I'm confused.
You see that all the time.
The example of this would be what's the guy's name?
And Nicole and her husband.
No. What's the guy who sung?
It would be like Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey.
Yeah, Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey.
Well, not really. That's a bad example. That's a bad example.
No, but we're still. No. What's the thing that
Wait, how you figure Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey is a bad example though?
Because they both had money, and Nick Cannon,
she had hell of money.
She had money.
Yeah, they both technically have money, but one's in a different solar system of money.
Yeah, but if you took a poll of females and you asked them, is Nick Cannon ugly?
Yeah.
That's my point.
He's not Fetty Wap.
Yeah, no. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you have somebody that's clearly more attractive than the other, one is settling and one is the reacher.
That's like that one chick. Like any chick that dated Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner, yeah.
Those
are gold diggers though. That's different.
What was the guy that was with Britney Spears? Federline, Britney.
Yeah.
Federline gets pussy.
Yeah. Federline was gold digging though.
Yeah.
He was gold digging. That's not reacher and settling.
Yeah. No, a really good example is
I would say
a good celebrity example.
It's usually not celebrity examples, right? Because celebrities usually they don't they'll go to another celebrity.
Well, I don't have a problem with the guy that decides, you know what, I'm gonna hit on this hot chick, and I blame the chick more so that she's going out in the garbage or whatever, dumpster diving, rather than the guy who's reaching for the fucking superstar.
But it's still,
if I see fucking Olivia Munn at fucking Wendy's and I decide, you know what, fuck it, let me go to holler at her, and she's like, yeah, I've never had a guy hit on me at Wendy's before. You want let's go talk. And all of a sudden, I just luck into that fucking role of being her boyfriend,
and then go inside.
Great.
Yeah, sorry. Then you would be the reacher. So that's how that goes.
What's wrong with being the reacher, though?
I say, props to the reacher, because he reached high, and then you got that pot of gold. So
if you're a reacher, shout out to you. But if you're that settler, then you just settling. That's all I got.
So wait, I just want to make sure maybe I'm not understanding it right. So are we mad at the reacher?
No,
at the girl that is going below her self-esteem or whatever.
In this instance, when it comes to dad bods, the only reason why they're doing that is for security. Right, because they know that the guy will never, ever leave that fucking chick. They won't. Because they know.
Whenever I hear the whole dad bod, it made me think of like some stripper on such and such that had like daddy issues and like some incest shit. So I don't like the whole daddy bod.
It's part of this fucking pussification.
It's a daddy bod? Because I've never heard this term before.
Look up dad bod. Yeah. It's the continual pussification of our society.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's like we're gonna have to save this for another podcast.
It's part of the beta. It is. Like to call it?
It's extra beta fucking status.
It all goes hand in hand.
I don't really think it's beta. I think you know how like Cornus earlier this week has said that, you know, how with the whole emoticons, how we're going back to hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
But like back in the days, like fat people were considered like beautiful, like, oh, you know, fat, you're eating well, you're wealthy, and stuff like that.
There's a difference between being they used to be healthy. They weren't fat. They just weren't skinny and fucking dying. All right. There's a difference between looking healthy and being fat. Well, you know. Yeah, you definitely got to look at the differences there.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences. I mean, a whole lot of different bodies and what Wait, where the fuck? How did we get here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we were talking. I can't even fucking remember.
Yeah,
we were talking about mommy porn. And
somebody just went on a rant though.
So we went on a rant. I fucking can't stand dad bars. I'm sorry. Get in goddamn shape.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Be a man.
Do a sit up. Put that hot dog down.
Ladies too. Do some goddamn sit ups and squats and shit. Get their ass better.
You know what? No. Ladies, please do squats. Oh my god, you can do side bends or sit ups, but please don't lose that butt.
Yeah.
Well, and like I say every goddamn week almost, don't be ashamed of what you like to do. You know what I mean? I like big asses, and I'm not ashamed of it. I will look. If you got donk,
let's be truthful though. You like them. You like them anime titties.
I like anime titties.
You like
them
anime titties.
I do.
All big and jubbly and hitting you in the face.
Oh, yeah.
But nothing about that big ass though.
Yeah.
So let's get back to some nerdy shit. What, Blue? What's with this dating naked shit?
Shit. So okay, so there's this show on is it on E?
Discovery.
Maybe it's not on Discovery.
Fucking no, man.
So there's this show.
Animal Planet.
Maybe Animal Planet. But no, so I think it's on TLC. Anyway, so there's a dating show. So the premise of the show is that you go on the show, you go on 3 dates, but the whole premise of the show is that you're naked. You and your person you're dating with is naked, and then after the show, you get to decide, like, hey, I want to be with this person. But there's a bunch of shit that happens in between. There's one episode, which is, I want to say it's like episode 3, where a chick and a guy is, they're playing on the sand, they're playing football, and they're wrestling, and a lot of the episodes.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is on.
Out.
It's on VH1.
Oh, it's VH1.
That's fucking extra weird.
Yeah,
that is weird.
But, okay,
I don't think it's that weird. VH1's done some weird shit.
Flavor of Love.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, okay, if you watch this episode of Dating Naked, where the editors they fucked up, they didn't edit out the scene. So a lot of parts that people are naked and they're touching us, so they blur it out. But there's one fucking scene, and VH1 is being sued about this, where the chick, she rolls over, you can see.
Let the dogs out.
Exactly. You can see her clitoris.
Really?
On national TV.
You can see all of her.
You can see all of her.
Wait, did she have the pouty or the?
She had puffy,
roast
pouty.
beef?
You can.
Oh yeah, no pastrami, man.
Yeah, I would say more pastrami, but you can see her goody goods. But that's what really got me into the show. But so the premise of the show. You're dating these girls, you're naked, and like a lot of the scenes are like, there's crazy shit that happens, like, but when they go back to like the hotel and they get to hang out with like the other people they dated before, there's all this drama and shit that happens. But like the whole time, a lot of people are naked, so it's like, how would you experience dating a girl if you saw her naked from the get go?
I mean, it sounds fucking.
I'm very
awesome.
immature though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting a fucking boner and I'm trying to tap.
The first time I saw the episode, I was like, you know what? I would just fucking pop a boner, like, bing.
Yeah.
But once you start interacting with the person, like you get to relate with them, like understand like where they're coming from, such and such, like that. But then, like
you can do it with the clothes on though.
Yeah. So I think you're just trying to get to that point where you're like, so do you want to do some Netflix and chill?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you my eggplant.
But like, she's already seen it.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Like she's already seen eggplant.
But I'm gonna make you show you what it do.
But one of the funny thing is that once they go back to the hotel, I'm not to the hotel. It's like this is all taking place in. I want to say it was like Fiji, so it's like the waters of ice and blue and all this cool shit that's happening. They're in like a jungle, tropical area. So when they go back to the hotel, there's like a pool and shit like that, and there's like a bar. So once they start drinking, that's when like the real fucking shit start to happen. Like motherfuckers want to get down and fuck. There's jealousies and shit happening. People want to go back to your room and start fucking. And there's a lot of scenes with chicks going back and fucking. And it's funny because at the end of the show, you get to decide like, oh hey, I want to be with number 2, like he really showed me a good time. But a lot of times the chicks are like fuck with guys and like, you know what, I don't choose any of these guys. So there's a lot of upsets.
They got what they wanted.
You know,
they're like,
shows like that are fucking disgusting in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like, what the fuck? It's like,
because of the hooking up, or what?
Yeah, the hooking up and just having this thing where we're gonna fucking put a bunch of people in a house to start fucking and shit. It's just like, it's so fucking weird to me. Like the whole thing about like the Bachelor and shit. You're all fucking whores. Like and that goes for like the Bachelorette too. I'm sure they have a fucking female equivalent where it's a bunch of dudes trying to get some fucking.
There is the Bachelorette.
Yeah, you're all a bunch of fucking whores. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want to say whores because you know what? Whores serve a purpose, and they can be decent people. These people are they're fucking scumbags, is what it is. Wow. They're fucking scumbags. You're putting away all your moral values to fucking get on TV, and that's all you're fucking doing. If you think you're not, then you're fucking fooling yourself.
So why are you watching? It's like the white version of Flavor of Love.
But why are you watching The Bachelor?
I'm not watching any of that shit. Yeah,
it's funny. I remember WB had a thing called Joe Millionaire where they had like a bunch of fucking girls jump on the show. It's like The Bachelor.
Yeah,
and they had like some random ass guy on there. And they told the females that this guy's a millionaire. He
turns out he's a plumber.
Yeah, it turns out he was a fucking construction worker and blah blah blah. And he fucking bitch fell for it. But once it came to the end, and like he finally chose one chick who's trying to be like a kindergarten teacher, and he at the end he told her like, you know, I'm not really a millionaire. I'm just a fucking construction worker. She fucking started crying like, oh
yeah, that's the same thing with Average Joe.
Awful fucking person.
Yeah, that's what it is. Average Joe.
TV attracts gold diggers. And celebrity attracts gold diggers.
Famous guys too.
And there's some gold digging ass dudes as well. So
did he fuck though?
He probably did.
He better.
He probably did.
Yeah, this is what I don't get. Make your own.
He should have ran through all those bitches.
Yeah, this is what I hate about.
Some of them are like, no, he's got to work to get this.
No, they need to fucking work.
Then I'll see you next week because you won't be on the show.
Yeah,
right?
No Rose.
Well, and that's the problem that I have about those shows is that they're incentivized to really put out so they can get the thing at the end, which is money. Yeah. And it's fucking make your own fucking money.
Yeah.
And anybody that's listening to this fucking podcast, make your money legitimate ways. Be a fucking decent person. Make your own fucking money. Put your stamp on this world. You know where you don't get your fucking stamp? By fucking some other person to get their fucking money. Then you're a fucking scumbag.
And Nicole Smith. Oh,
yeah.
R.I.P.
That's right. She did die.
Yeah, she's been dead.
That's fucking bullshit.
She's been dead.
Been
dead. And I don't like that we live in a society that you can do that legally and it's fine with everybody. It's fucking bullshit. That you can basically extort money out of some person and people are fine with that shit.
And the guys who do have that money should also know better too.
Oh, they're fucking just as stupid.
Yeah. Isn't that what a prenup is?
Well,
no.
If this is your jump off, your whore, you know what I mean, and you know she's a gold digger, wear a condom, fucking leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just that simple. Don't eat strawberry shrimp and champagne lemonade and all that bullshit afterwards. Fucking leave.
Yeah. I'll say this: there's nothing wrong with sluts and whores, but they have their place, and it's not wife material.
Right. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Sometimes you can,
No,
you can't.
No,
you show me one piece of evidence for that. Old ninja,
I'll have to think about it.
I'll wait.
Quote Skinny speaking from experience.
I'll wait. Saying. You know, there was all kind of game on this podcast.
We're not women bashing though. We're not women bashing.
No.
Sure we're not.
But no, because I do bash that shit too. Because they're just as fucking stupid. I was fucking stupid when I was young.
Yeah, and Stitch does hate women though.
No, look at Stitch hates retards. Stitch hates retards.
No, it's Prodigy hates women.
Fuck your down.
I love all bitches.
He didn't say nothing about retards though.
No, he sure didn't. That's terrible.
Throw that epilepsy on your dick.
Well, shit, we've gotten super serious. Let's get to some nerdy shit. Back to that shit. Let's talk about fucking Legends of Tomorrow that's coming out pretty quick.
How are we going to talk about it? It's not even out yet.
Yeah, well, they just casted Hawkman.
So we're going to have 2 minutes of this.
Yeah, so they casted Hawkman and Vandal Savage. And the dude they got to play Vandal Savage, he actually looks a lot like some of the drawings.
That's good.
So I think this is going to be cool. They're going to introduce both characters on Arrow and the Flash. I guess they're going to be on their crossover episodes. They're also going to introduce Hawkgirl.
I love the fact that the DC television universe is all crossovers and one universe.
Well, even they're on different channels and shit.
No, most of it's
except for Supergirl.
Wait. But no, Supergirl is going to fail. Now, Prodigy said this first, but also, don't steal my thunder. Supergirl is not going to make it to a season 2. You mark my motherfucking word.
But no, like there's rumor on the rumor mill that Constantine, he's going to be on Arrow.
Yeah.
Is that a different channel, right? Or is it
that was on Fox. It was on Fox. It got canceled.
Okay, no. NBC.
It was on NBC. So they were talking about Stephen DeMille, Green Arrow himself, has said he would like to see.
You got to pee again? God damn.
Yeah. So Stephen DeMille has said he'd like to see Constantine crossed over onto Arrow and the Flash universe. So it's very possible that could happen. There's still some legal issues, I guess, because different networks. But CBS owns CW, so those shows crossing over is very possible. They're all by the same guys, Jeff Johns and I forgot the other guy, the other producer. But
that
they
sounds
all
rough like Johnathan Hickman.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he could write for one of the shows for all I know. At least an episode.
He doesn't.
He only does DC. I'm sorry, Marvel and Image. Some like something with a V.
Some Variant.
I think maybe Valiant.
Yeah. So I mean, the crossovers will probably happen. I know a lot of people are talking about Superman being on Supergirl, so we'll see what's going to happen with that.
He's the worst hero ever.
Superman's the best hero ever.
Fuck him. Fuck his couch.
Well,
fuck all y'all.
Well, not only am I not a fan of Superman, just like you mentioned as well, but I think that there are literally nobody that gives a fuck about Supergirl. I really don't. I think people give so little fucks.
Hold on now.
Hold on.
Yeah, people.
Supergirl.
I'll bet you $50 that'll go to season 2.
Ooh. So right here, right now is there. It's funny because these two are sitting.
Season 2, like it'll go through all 24 episodes or whatever the fuck season 2.
Yeah, 20 plus episodes.
I tell you what.
So these two are sitting across from each other, staring each other down.
Money for Kronos.
Well,
yeah, no shit.
we'll bet one video game. One retail.
Okay, one game.
One game. That's 50. That's more than $50.
The reason why I'm saying that is because they're going so hard after that female market, it's almost disgusting.
Yeah, they are going pretty hard.
I still think that the female market loves themselves some Arrow. No, there's no doubt.
Yes, this is true.
They go hard as fuck for Arrow.
Yeah,
and Arrow has a male lead.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
he's doing those pull-ups with the fucking bar. And
he's shirtless every episode.
Wait, that's how you do pull-ups, though.
But
with a bar.
Yeah.
I literally think that it's not going to make it to the end of season 2, but we'll bet a retail game.
Yeah. The thing about Arrow, like Prodigy was saying, there's a huge female fan base, and it's mainly surrounded about the Felicity and Oliver relationship, and they are all about it.
But the problem is, though, is that look, there's too many. I hate saying this. There's too many male fucking shows for superheroes. There are zero fucking female superhero shows out there at all.
TV series.
The last one
and movies. What superhero female
Wonder Woman is coming.
That's coming, but it ain't out.
But besides that, the last one was fucking Xena. Which was great.
And it wasn't really a superhero per se.
But she really was, though. She was a superhero.
She's a great guy.
Hercules is a superhero. But you can call them superheroes.
All right.
I mean, he's even a superhero in the fucking comics. Right?
He makes a very valid point. I agree with that. He
just has a longer history before comics. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
As a Greek god. That's all I'm saying.
Greek, it's mythology, though. It's not fucking real. Just like comic books, they ain't fucking real.
There you go.
But that's why I'm saying that a lot of girls, ladies, females, women, girls, whatever,
and young girls. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, they're all waiting for like something to represent them, and I think what they're doing is pretty smart.
Are you guys talking about Supergirl?
Yeah.
I want to ask. Prodigy. You were saying your whole family is in the Arrow right now.
Yep.
Like, why are they into it? Because I can ask. My wife is definitely into Amel's character and everything like that. I mean, at this point, if I walked home and my wife was with fucking Arrow in the bedroom or whatever, I would just be like, I failed my house, and I would just walk out.
No, you don't fail. You fucking sick your goddamn dogs on them.
So I'm curious. Why? What's the appeal for Arrow for your girl and your son? I mean, not so much your son, but mainly for your female audience in your house.
So I would say it's 50-50. It's probably I'm going to say it's about 70-30. Mostly Felicity and
that ass.
Really?
Yeah,
Felicity
she got that ass.
Great character, and I think Mishka appreciates the fact that she is smart. She doesn't take shit from people. She is brave. Blah 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 blah. I'm sure she doesn't think that Arrow is hard on the eyes per se, but she does roll her eyes with some of the dialogue with Arnell.
Yeah, Stephen Amell.
But I think mostly Felicity and maybe Dig,
John Diggle, yeah.
As the vast majority of it.
We saw him at Comic-Con. That dude does have big ass fucking arms. Like, that dude looks like he could lift up a truck.
Yeah. But all that being said, I hear you on the female marketplace. I really do. I just don't think this is the one.
So,
but we'll see.
I think lack of choices.
So I stepped out of the room because I had to go take a buzz, but
wait, how'd that go?
Bath of butter. You gotta take a bath.
I had to take a piss.
Yeah, but what was that?
And get more beer. But anyway, so like when I was writing over here with Prodigy, we were talking about Supergirl, and I had mentioned like if they brought in like Batgirl and Wonder Girl or even Wonder Woman, that would make no. You
mean Power Girl?
No. There's a Wonder Girl. Oh, if you watch like Teen Titans,
they're right.
There's a Wonder Girl, but if they brought her in and they did something like that, I think that would bring more to the show than just fucking Supergirl. Because the only movie I can think of as Supergirl is the 80s, late 80s.
Well, I think Wonder Woman is a much better character than Supergirl.
There's no doubt about it. I am a fan of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's one of the best written, if not the best written female hero ever.
And I would put the classification on female. She's just an iconic character, period.
Well, because most, like a lot of female characters, they're clones of male characters, and it's fucking irritating to
I agree.
see. But Wonder Woman was not. It was sorry, I had to get up and move around and shit. It was sort of like how they did the Black Panther. The Black Panther was sort of like
Batman.
Well, no, it wasn't. He's sort of like Batman, I guess. Yeah. But he's also he's sort of like Captain America too. He's basically like the Black Captain America.
Yeah, but I agree.
But I think in his own way, he's kind of better, right? The same way that you can make the argument that Wonder Woman is like Superman, but she's better.
In some ways.
Wonder Woman will fuck us, man. I've learned that.
Well, this is the problem I have with fucking Superman. He doesn't know how to fucking fight. And when they show him in goddamn fight scenes, he's not a fucking fighter. No. He doesn't know how to fucking fight.
Well, it doesn't matter. When you're practically indestructible, do you really need to fight? All you gotta do is hit them.
Yeah, until you're in a fucking fight like with Doomsday, you get your ass fucking whipped and you die and shit. Yeah, it's pretty fucking important.
We are Team Goku on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
podcast,
I've never really been a fan.
Wait. I'm sorry, real quick. Shout out to Toonami. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers know this. Toonami with Dragon Ball Z
Kai?
and Kai and whatnot. Yeah. They had the highest ratings ever last weekend.
Really?
And it was like over 2 million or something like that. They're killing it right now. Toonami, Saturday nights, they are doing awesome shit.
You know what's great for me is that they put on anime that I've already watched.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's great. Just like, all right, it's like I know it's good when Toonami gets it.
Yeah.
I heard that Akagame Kill is coming on.
It came out last week.
Kill is on there too.
Kill is on there.
That's
a fucking great one.
Yeah, Dead Man Wonderland was on there.
Oh yeah, that was fucking good. I can't wait for that shit to come back.
Yeah, dude,
they gotta get Terraformers on that shit. And do it uncensored though. I don't know if I could do that though.
No, not on.
It's kind of fucking gory, man.
Well, you know that Dragon Balls has been it is censored a bit.
Well, but it's. I mean, have you watched Terraform Mars?
No, I haven't seen Terraform.
All right,
just like we get up on our anime.
So wait, I wanted to ask Blue, have you seen all of Blood Sea?
That fucking show's ridiculous, man.
So before we go there, I gotta finish what I was gonna say.
Oh.
So going back to Injustice Lord Gods Among Us. So there's a scene where Batman or not. There's a scene where Superman and Wonder Woman are fighting. They're like sparring with each other, and Superman's taking the shit lightly, like he's like joking around, like this is just a girl, she can't fucking hit me, whatever. And Batman's like, hey, you need to be serious because you know who the fuck this chick is. You don't know what she's capable of doing. And he Batman's warning her, warning him that he needs to step up his game, so he needs to learn how to fight. And later on, you learn that Wonder Woman can fuck Superman up.
Yeah, because not only can she physically almost match him, she's a better fighter, and she has magical properties, which is a weakness of Superman.
Well, let me just say this really quickly. In the Deathstroke annual, they allude to the fact that she literally is not the female version, but the actual Greek god of war.
Yeah, she's a god.
She's a god of war.
She's fucking badass.
So, and Deathstroke recognizes he's just like, hey, but he holds his own now.
What was your Ninja? What was your question you asked me?
Blood Sea. Have you seen it?
Ooh, I'm like 5 episodes deep.
Damn,
man, that shit. So far, I mean, it's kind of slow. There's the whole cutesy scenes where she's just a girl hanging out with her friend.
Well, it's all good until it's like an orgy of fucking violence.
Yeah, there's a scene where she sees a dog. She's like, oh, I got a cute little dog. I'm like, oh, that dog's not a dog. That's a fucking demon. It's gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Holy shit. All right, so
Wait. So you had you had Book of Death on here. Who is that? You?
So I read Book of Death.
Sorry, Prodigy. We did talk about it already.
We talked about it.
Wait, is that the Bible?
It's a Book of Death volume.
There's only one out.
Yeah, and that's I read it. I was very confused. We talked about this a little.
Well, it's because this characters we can't rehash this shit.
Yeah, so
wait, is it an anime?
No, it's a comic book.
It's a comic.
Wait. So let me talk about a few podcasts ago. I talked about this anime called Punchline.
Yeah,
and I was watching it today. And I just realized that the voice of one of the main characters is the same voice as Naruto.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
It's the same fucking kid.
Oh,
but
speaking of Naruto, you saw the Boruto movie came out in Japan.
Boruto?
Really?
Yeah, so they ended they're gonna end the Naruto manga.
About time.
Well, no, fuck you. I love that fucking show, man. I'm sorry, I love that show. So the new movie is about his son Boruto, which I think is a horrible name for his fucking son. But whatever. So that Boruto the movie came out in Japan. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? Which is kind of go back to Japan, but I think it's funny that that Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of Frieza in Japan did a lot better than fucking Fast and the Furious 7.
Oh wow!
Like rating wise, and it was only in like select theaters and all this shit. Like
Wow.
it still did a lot better than
Can we fact check those numbers just to make sure we're giving accurate?
No, what he just said is correct. I don't give a fuck.
Wow. Damn.
I mean, here in America, it didn't do that too well because it's only in select
Like,
theaters and blah
yeah.
blah. I was only there for 4 days and shit like that. But like, it made like probably like $2 million easily.
It's only like fucking otakus are gonna watch that shit. You know, like I mean, I wanted to watch it, but I fucking missed it. So.
Yeah, I missed it too. And the only theater near us is like 25 miles away.
No,
from here.
I thought they were gonna have it in Hayward, right?
Well, they had it in Hayward for 4 days only.
Yeah.
fuck.
They didn't have it for the whole
Yeah.
stretch of time.
Yeah.
But I toured that shit.
All right.
Wow.
Let's do the round table.
What?
Roundtable?
I mean,
There's
you
one
can
last
talk-
thing. Yeah,
All right,
there's
go ahead.
one just the Strain, because the Strain is coming to a close pretty quick.
Damn,
So
I haven't watched any of season 2 yet.
Oh man, season 2's had some. They just introduced a new character, and the series is about to end. Well, not the series. I'm sorry, the season is about to end.
Well, they'll probably do a hiatus. They're still on season 2. They've only like
Yeah, no, well, they won't be back until next summer.
Yeah.
So it's
really?
it's a summer program.
Right.
So this will probably end early September.
That's a
But
good show.
I mean, there's some stuff going on. There's some new. There's been a new player. It was kind of weird. You've only seen the first episode.
first season.
You haven't seen any of the second season.
Not yet. I'm a marathon it.
Oh man, you was behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some stuff that's been going down, and
Wait, hold on. So for those of you who don't know, it's a vampire show in New York City. It's on FX, and it literally is all about surviving these fucking vampires. There's like a master, non-Dracula, demonic king, and the parasitic worms
so
help
there's
infest the vampire quality.
So it's basically two aspects of the vampire lore. There's the old school, wooden stakes and silver and all that, and then there's the viral, new school biological aspect of vampirism. So they're trying to attack it on both fronts in the show. So there's interesting characters. There's a lot of swearing. It's pretty cool. There's some new aspects that that the Master has. So far, the Master you only see in the first episode of season 2 so far.
All right.
So, and then
I'll check it out.
pretty soon, in like a week, I think next week or next Sunday, is Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
So that's starting up pretty quick. So
Nice.
So that will probably start up until Walking Dead starts.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to be all balls deep in that show.
Same here.
So I think it starts the 25th or something like that. It starts in August. I want to double check the. Can we double check the actual
Yeah, I got it.
date?
Let's go check it.
So there was a lot. It was a whole lot of stuff at Comic-Con that they had out. Also, this show,
It's
The Colony.
August 23rd.
Oh, it's the 23rd. So this
damn.
next Sunday.
Yeah.
Next Sunday it starts.
Sunday.
So there also the show on USA, The Colony. So
Don't nobody watch that bullshit.
yeah, so
yeah,
it was weird, but at Comic-Con they literally tried to take over. Like they took over Uber. Like every Uber car was a colony.
Dude, just like you're taking over this podcast with that shit.
Yeah.
We don't care about that shit.
Fuck that noise.
Yeah, we'll see what
All
happens.
right, we gonna round it up. Stitch, I'm gonna start with you, man. What are you playing, enjoying, jerking off to? What you doing this week?
I like how you put that. Well, before I get started on what I'm doing, I just want to give kudos to USA for putting Mr. Robot on the air, because I'm sure they pitched that show to other networks and everything like that. I'm glad USA had the balls to put that on the air, because even for USA, it's a little bit kind of racy and everything based on what they're doing and
a
stuff
little
like
racy.
that. So
they showed.
I'm very glad I'm on Mr. Robot and everying. Fuck True Detectives. Suck second season. Fuck True Detectives. Gonna go play some ESO online this week and everything, and hopefully we can all get together and get on that shit. I do want to go into some Spider-Man games. I might fire up the PlayStation 3. I might wipe off the dust off that motherfucker and gonna shatter dimensions. And the thing I'm most hyped about this week is Straight Outta Motherfucking Compton. I don't like going to the movies like having like some sort of bias, even like positive or negative. I can't help but to go into this movie with something positive. Like I'm so hyped, and I really hope it doesn't do bad, but I'm still gonna love it either way, because it's with everyone here on this podcast. It's all definitive part of where we grew up and part of our history.
It's
so
our heritage. Thank
you, like MC Ren, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, DJ Yella for bringing that fucking culture into our lives and everything. I cannot wait to see it. I'm looking forward to seeing it on Friday.
So I'm glad you brought that up. You know what's funny is that on Facebook I saw a bunch of people that were putting the Straight Outta whatever the fuck was on there, and I really wanted to post, especially for our non-African American folks that were posting that shit. I wanted to put, can you please tell me what NWA stands for, and then name me the fucking people that were in there.
Exactly. You can't do that. The only one where like I gave it a thumbs up is like I saw something on like a sports website where it had the Williams sisters, Venus and Serena, saying Straight Outta Compton. Yeah. I was like, fucking right.
Exactly. But you know what's funny though is if somebody were to say, I know what NWA means, and they're white, and they're gonna be like, it's blank with attitude. I just want to fucking slap them. It's been a trap, bitches, a trap.
It's a free punch in the face.
Yeah. You can't say that word.
Yeah.
It's our word.
Wow. You say arigato like we say. I'm just kidding. It ain't like that. Goddamn it.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes from Kill Bill.
It really is.
You have Japanese time. Anyway, let's go over to Kronos while you're drinking that beer.
My boy Tim is coming through tomorrow.
Nice.
So we will probably do another podcast tomorrow with my friend Tim. He's basically my best friend.
Oh, why use a government name? You have like a name.
Well, no, his name will still be Tim.
Okay.
So it'll still be Tim. Me and him have been talking about podcasting we've actually been talking about podcasting for longer than I've been talking about this podcast.
Damn.
So we've just been too busy with life and shit like that. I want to give a shout out to Joe Rogan. His birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Joe.
He was a huge part of what made me want to podcast, is listening to JRE, the Joe Rogan Experience. So I doubt he'll ever hear this fucking podcast.
But
if he does, happy birthday. I'm wearing one of his shirts, #Powerfuls from On It. Love his fucking podcast, and thanks for giving me inspiration. So,
shit. All right. Positive note. Oldest ninja in the world. What you got?
So Stitch, you're gonna dust off your PS3 because I'm thinking about maybe doing the same thing. I had an issue with my controller.
Spider-Man?
No, with just like PS3 games, because I have a bunch of PS3 exclusives, and I only have one controller for my Xbox One, and the right bumper, or R1 for you PlayStation 4 people, it stopped registering, so I had to send it in.
I'm giving him a controller.
I already have a PS3 controller.
I thought you just said yours was broken.
I have one for Xbox One. I had to send in my Xbox One controller. And the thing is, the reason why I did it is because it is a limited edition controller.
Oh,
yeah, it was a Call of Duty Advanced Warfighter or Advanced Warfare controller, and you can't buy those at the store. It came with the unit that I got, so I had to send it in to get it fixed.
Actually, I think I have one of those. I have a Xbox 360 with special edition.
Yeah, so I had something similar, so I didn't want to just like dump it. So I might buy a new controller tonight before Walmart closes, but we'll see. And then
wait, so do you need a 360 controller?
No, Xbox One controller.
Oh,
yeah, no. So I'm gonna get probably one of those. I'm probably gonna. I guess we're seeing Straight Outta Compton this weekend.
Yeah.
We didn't get to talk about Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Hopefully, we'll probably talk about that next week. That way, everyone will see it. What else? I'll probably be watching more of The Strain.
Yeah.
Watch more What the fuck else am I watching? Oh, I watched Falling Skies because that's coming to an end.
That show's bullshit. Ain't nobody a fan of that.
I watch it. So
shit.
I watched it because it had sci-fi
Falling
element.
Skies.
Falling Skies. It's about to be done anyway.
All right.
But I'll probably be. I guess now it's called retro gaming because I'll be playing on my Xbox 360 and my PS3.
There you go.
So, that ain't retro.
Yeah, it is.
Not
to them
to us,
kids
I
out there.
guess.
Yeah, not to us.
Previous gen.
Fuck them kids.
All right, Blue, what you got?
So, what are you talking about?
What are you playing, jerking off to, watching?
Hold on, Blue, how drunk are you right now?
Yeah,
I'm kind of drunk.
So he's got to ride home, people. He got to ride home, so don't worry.
Yeah. So, I have my alcohol tolerance is really low right now, and I'm on my third beer, so that's how low that shit is.
Well, it's a strong beer though.
Yeah.
We're drinking Drake's the Nogginizer. It's I think it's 8% alcohol. So
yeah.
What you doing this week?
So I'm watching more of Mr. Robot.
Yep.
Oh, that's on tonight. Watch that.
Yeah, that shit's on tonight, which is fucking great. Which I got the sweetness on watching that. Porn wise, I'll probably watch some more of Lisa Ann.
What the fuck?
I love that. He was serious about that.
Well, we talking about what you're jerking off to, and
I love that.
He's all clapping.
Lisa Ann is
fucking
fun.
that ass.
You should see, you should watch Houston Brie Olsen.
Yeah, man, I have that ass though. But I'm watching I'm continuing reading Ready Player One, which I just learned that that it's gonna be the movie's gonna be released March of 2017.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is pretty interesting. But as far as I got, man, that's a good ass fucking read. Prodigy, who's sitting next to me, his daughter's name is Artemis, and there's a character in the book whose name is Artemis.
That's nice.
Who every time I read it, I'm like, I gotta tell fucking Prodigy about this shit. But yeah, so far as I got, the book is really fucking good. If you grew up in the 80s, or if you were born in the 70s and you grew up in the 80s, or any 80s and 90s reference, you would fucking get this book.
Sure.
But what's interesting is that this movie's supposed to come out in like 2 years. With the whole VR, like you got Oculus Rift, you got the Morpheus by Sony, you got the hologram. What's Microsoft's thing's called?
HoloLens.
HoloLens. You got that shit coming out. So once the movie comes out, it's gonna be like, oh, this isn't science fiction. This is science fact. Like what the fuck? Like this is shit that's fucking really happening. But it still seems like I can see this being a really good movie. But reading the book, it's a really good fucking book. So you guys need to. You need to. If you guys, I have it on ebook, so I can.
Oh fuck.
Send it to you guys. No, anyway. But no, I gotta read that. I gotta read. East of West. No, East of West 2. I gotta read that. I got.
You need it from me, or
nah? I need it from you.
Okay.
I need that.
Sure. I got it.
But yeah, other than that, I'm just chilling, drinking, smoking some wine.
All right. So before Prodigy goes, sorry, I know you want to. I'm still in some thunder a little bit. I propose that we do.
Your wife?
No,
Damn.
I don't have a wife.
Damn.
I have a long-term girlfriend.
Okay.
Shit.
Can't say propose.
Let's do the drunk cast next week.
Let's do it. I agree with that.
So next week I'm gonna set us up on YouTube Live.
Yeah.
And we're gonna except for Old Ninja because Old Ninja don't drink.
I'm gonna have to moderate you, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, you can be the referee.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to before y'all fight.
Let's do it.
Let's do the drunk cast next week. I'm gonna get a bottle of. We already have a bottle of vodka.
Yeah, we're
we have a bunch of beer.
I was gonna say I have a bottle.
And this will be an interactive fucking show.
Yeah.
No, wait. Should we wait till a weekend? Because you work Wednesdays. You're Friday to
that's not your
people.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Friday is.
We might record on a different day, but we'll work out the.
We can do it. We can do it on Friday if you want. Next Friday.
We can do a Wednesday show and then we can do a Friday show.
Okay, so
we'll work on the details.
Yeah, I want to do a drunk cast next week.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right.
I really want to do a high cast.
Fuck.
All right, so
we can't all do a high cast.
No.
Okay.
let me first of all give a quick shout out. I am jerking off hard as fuck to Kia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa, get that bitch's name right.
Who the fuck are you talking about? I don't know.
You don't know who Mia Khalifa? That is wifey,
I'm sorry for fucking up that name, but Mia Khalifa. Seriously, eggplants are being sent to you on the daily.
Why does it say Mia Khalifa Drake?
Oh, because Drake tried to date. He tried to
Mia
get her on
Khalifa,
the date, and she shut him down.
Don't be stepping on my shit. I'm talking about Mia Khalifa. Anyway.
Hey, wait. I like how Melissa Love But what's her name?
Mishka.
How she posted up the.
Oh, she's so young though. I was in high school when she was born.
The zucchini pictures.
Yeah. So another quick shout out.
Fuck your eggplant.
It is about to be Kronos's birthday.
Oh shit! Oh wait, what?
Okay, and we are about to party.
Got put on the screen.
You got put on the screen.
We are about to
there
party
it
hard.
is.
Right now.
Damn.
All the oohs and ahs are because everybody's looking at
favorite picture.
We're looking at like 30 pictures, all like a collage.
She got that donk.
And 30 motherfuckers. I'm looking too though.
Yeah.
I like how she's looking on her laptop. She's got herself on there.
Yeah. There's great booty pics on the wall right now. Anyway, the fuck. Definitely playing that Mr. Robot. Read more Secret Wars.
You're playing Mr. Robot. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't play that shit.
See, he been drinking, y'all.
Yeah, watching Mr. Robot. Reading more Secret Wars. Reading all kinds of image shit right now with Saga and East and West and everything.
Batman.
Possibly get my hands on. Holy shit, this was a fun ass cast. Shout out to everybody listening. Be sure to tweet out at us. BTI. Old Ninja's trying to tell me something. Oh, shout out to Fan Bros and
the Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades, Black Girl Nerds.
Hashtag White Girls of the Future.
And Better Gaming Bureau. Those are our peeps on Twitter.
Yeah, and you say Black Comics, right?
Oh, Black Comics Chat.
Black Comics Chat.
Yeah.
They have their own podcast.
Yeah. And make sure to check us out on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, on SoundCloud, on Stitcher, on Player Fam.
Not check Facebook, goddammit. We're not BT, whatever the fuck you fucked up.
No,
that shit.
It's Black and Black.
It's BTI. Goddammit. I didn't fuck that shit up. Because I made it.
Alright. Fuck up some commas, y'all.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, people.
And share with your friends.
And your mom.